And hello. Welcome back to another stream and another episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. How's everyone doing today? I see we got Minkyu over here in the chat. How you doing? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. And yeah, in case you don't follow me on Twitter or Discord, which you should, links are down below. I'm just saying. Yesterday, last night especially, I was working on touching up a few of my tattoos, because I just did not like how, especially like these ones on my left arm, kind of, they didn't look as good as I was wanting them to look like. So yeah, like I've touched up the skull that I've got here on my left arm, and also the bird. So I mean, I'll do a quick little spin around. Hey, you spin me right round, baby. But yeah, like you can see the bird and the skull. I've kind of fixed them in a way, you know. I've messed with them a little bit, and I think they look better. I think they look a lot better. So yeah, hopefully 100%. Hey, thank you. But yeah, I like the new design to them, because like beforehand, right? I was wanting to make the skull that was on my arm be, fairly realistic looking, which just did not work considering I'm anime boy. So I went through, I lasered the tattoo off, and then I went back over it and made a more stylized look. And I really like the way it looks. I really like this new design that I got going on. It looks way better. In my opinion. And yeah, the same with that bird. Like, I didn't like the way whenever I bend my elbow, it was like the tail feathers, right, were on the elbow itself. So whenever I would make a pose for a thumbnail or whatever, you could see that like the bird feathers were on that side of were on like the they were bent over that way, and I was like, I don't know, it didn't look that good. So yeah, I redid it. Also, I messed with the wings a little bit more, and it took a while, but hey, we did it. We looks nice. Thank you, Minkyu. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of how it looks. I was going to add some more tattoos as well, because I got some ideas, but yeah, haven't managed to do that yet. I was also thinking about like adding some like feathers off from where the wings are, so that like there's more tattoo there on my bicep, or I guess, yeah, like closer onto my bicep, because right now it's just pure tricep, right? So yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be real nice to do that, change it up a little bit like that. But either way, that's that's really not here or there, That's just for cosmetic purposes. But I all the time I've got ideas about what I want to do and how to change things around on my model. So it's a whole thing. It's a whole deal. But either way, so last time we were here in The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero, we did the intermission. We did the intermission with old Teotot and Kia, and oh my god, I would die. I would kill and I would die for Kia. She is so precious. This is my daughter now. Time to disappear into the shadow realm? Yeah, no worries, Minkyu, no worries. Appreciate you stopping by. Always glad to see you around, but yeah, a very story-based game like this is understandable. You don't want to get spoiled and whatnot. But yeah, so we got requested by Sergeant Major Seeker to go and explore these ghost-haunted whatever, the Stargazer's Tower, I think. No, somewhere else. Anyways, yes, there's something where she wanted me to explore. Wanted us to explore with. Then we got a bunch of side missions. This one, it's long, so I'm not too worried about it, because yeah, we gotta go and cook 10 what are they called in this? The failed dishes. We need to cook 10 of the failed dishes, but I haven't really been putting too much effort into cooking in this game yet, so yeah, we don't have any of the recipes, so, like, I think right now, even if I cooked everything that I do have, I mean, that's what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. So, yeah, I need a few more recipes. So, we'll do that. We'll look through that, and, hopefully we won't get too far in this game today. And that mission runs out. It's a long term, so I'm not too worried about it. Chances are there's going to be like 2 like plot point cutscenes before we really have to worry about it. So yeah. Thankfully that is a long one. So we're going to just continue on with the story. Yeah, I was going to play this a little bit yesterday, but yesterday ended up being over far before I was aware. You know, I was ending up, you know, relaxing in the morning a little bit, and then I ended up doing all that tattooing instead of playing this. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, there's new monsters that are around on the back roads and everything, which is pretty interesting. Pretty tough things too, because I've been struggling a little bit. That last fight I had quite a few oopsies. You know, I had quite a few failures in that one, but you know, it's fine. I did spin the wheel, and I had a stretch. So yeah, I did the stretch. Don't worry. I remembered to do the stretch. So no worries about that. Okay, but either way, wow, Sergeant Major Seeker here. She's got a very weird enigma. It's she's got 3 spaces and then 3 singular spaces. That's interesting. That's very interesting. But yeah, considering we don't have a whole lot, but we were pretty much done with everybody's. Like, Ellie's got, you know, 400, 600, so 1,000 on Ellie. Randy's done. We got 300 for Lloyd, and then we've got a 600 and an 18 or an 800, so a 1,400 for old Tio. So basically 2,000 and some change. 2,000 and some change. Yeah, just a little bit. But either way, we've got actually close to 3,000, just about 3,000. Either way, we got quite a bit of that to upgrade before we are 100% good to go. But you know, it's not a huge concern. Not a huge concern considering I don't really need it. It's nice to have, but it's not necessarily something that I'm, you know, going down this hill for. I do feel like we're getting close to the end of this game, though. Like, we are at the point now where we're in chapter 4, yeah, but we also are at, like, how many hours? How many hours in this game are we? Yeah, we're at 48 hours in this game, so we've been putting in the time. We've been putting in that work. So, yeah, I feel like we definitely are approaching the end of this game, considering especially its trail, like, the Legend of Heroes generally has multiple parts of each of the arcs, right? So, like Cold Steel, there's 4 Cold Steel games, and the first and second game pretty much go straight into each other, same with the third and the fourth, and these games are just the same, where we have Trails from Zero here and Trails to Azure, which are both pretty much the in the same ballpark. You know, they're in the same plot points, the same story. It's just, you know, it's so freaking long of a game that they had to split it up into multiple parts, which honestly I really don't mind. Considering how fleshed out these games are, I really don't mind that there are multiple parts, considering I think we put like around 80 hours in every single Cold Steel game. Like, if the games were like 30 hours long, 40 hours long, then I'd probably have some issues with that. But considering these games are so long, I really don't mind that they go out like that. They go crazy like that. I can rest in the CGF vehicle. Is it, chances are it's not going to give me any, yeah, it didn't give me any CP, which would have been nice, but oh well. Oh well. But yeah, we got this for now, considering we've got Noel in our party, which, oh, she's so cute. She's so cute. Either we gotta go to the mains. We gotta go to the tunnel, because that's the area we gotta go to. I may as well go ahead and start into that, because we don't have anything else to do that's not just busy work, right? To be fair, we did fight those, we fought these giant mole guys already once before. So, I mean, we have the data, right? We've got the information. No, I'm in the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. But, yeah, we have fought them once before. They are you know, semi-strong. You know, they're nothing to sneeze at, but I'm also not too worried about it, you know? Not too worried about grinding on those little basic enemies. We'll start getting the fights at this tower, whatever this tower is going to be. But yeah, let's get into it, huh? Let's get into it. That was much quicker than I thought it'd be. If I remember right, this is the path that leads to the ruins. That's right. To continue on foot from here. Well, if we're ready to head over, we better get a move on. Indeed. Do we really have to explore ghost-infested ruins? Calm down, Nelly. Ghosts aren't real. Ghosts aren't real. Yo! Ghosts are real, though. Ghosts are real. I'm friends with some ghosts. Yay! But yeah, Ellie's not. She's not too happy about ghosts being existing. You know, she's pretty scared. She's pretty scared of the ghosty goos, which. I mean, we fought a few of them. Like, especially that. We fought a few of them already, so why is Ellie like, they're not even real, they're not even real? We've already fought some. What are you talking about? The turbo mode. Always getting in my way. Oh, whatever. Need to do a few swings anyways. Start building up CP and whatnot, so not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. But yeah, so... Look at these. Look at this ruins. We've been here once before. So once before we came over here to take a picture of the ruins because we were looking for like photogenic areas, you know, places that would be great for articles for the Crossbell Times. So yeah, we went through and took a picture of this place, but we didn't get to go inside because it was blockaded off. Aw, look at those birds. Look at the burbs. The Moon Temple. I love temples. I love ruins like this. It's so cool. Finally made it. It's just me, or does it seem way more gloomy than it was last time we were here? No, it's not just you. Didn't feel anywhere near this ominous before. Guess we got our ghost pals to thank for that. I'm entirely convinced they're ghosts. More like they're just some type of unknown monster. Maybe like a ghost monster. Ayo! You sent something, Tio. I think she do. I detect a strange fluctuation in the atmosphere. Oscillations in the air, perhaps. An incorporeal presence? Oscillations? Incorporeal? Didn't sense anything like this when we were here before. I believe it's coming from the roof where the bell is. Hey, what is up with, Legend of Heroes games, and bells, and ghosts? Like, over in Ereboni, when we were playing through the Cold Steel games, we went to Legram, right, where Laura comes from. The lake town of Legram, and there was a Lohengrin Castle, and at the Lohengrin Castle there was a it's a Nosferatu. The monster Nosferatu was haunting that area. Oh well. That reminds me, Stargaze's Tower also had a bell on its roof, much like these ruins. Come to think of it, you're right. It almost reminded me of the bell in Crossbell Central Square, actually. Yeah, that as well. I'm wondering if is Crossbell itself haunted? I also feel like audio is a little bit loud, but maybe it's just because I'm, you know, I got a bit of a headache today considering allergies, so maybe it's just that. I think there's some kind of connection between all these bells. Probably. I mean, maybe? Our objective is to conduct a search of the ruins interior. Shall we set that bell as our target destination? I'd like to investigate the fluctuations Tio detected there. Sounds good to me. We got a plan. Let's head inside. If we have to. Commence mission. Alrighty then, let's go bag us some ghosts. Ghostbusters! They're unknown monsters, not ghosts. Isn't that right, Sergeant Major? Yeah, sure. Poor Ellie, hope she doesn't get too freaked out in there. Oh well, if she does get so, you get really freaked out, maybe that's a cue for you to be the dashing hero, Lloyd. Ayo. Door is shut tight. Alright, there's also a chest down there, vines. Not very OSHA compliant, this place, with all the stuff falling away. I was kind of expecting that the big door was going to be locked. I'm gonna be honest with you. That tends to be the way things go in this. I didn't even have to rest anywhere. I got the rest right there. One of those little resting orbital things. Oh well. I don't know. But yeah, like I love designs like this. It's just so cool. Wasn't expecting this. This is the chapel of some kind. According to records, this place was pretty important way back in the Middle Ages. They called it the Moon Temple. Apparently it was built around the same period as Stargazer's Tower and the old fortress on the ancient battlefield. So that must mean that this ruin is roughly 500 years old. Constructed during a time of chaos and war. Do you hear that? A bell! Look out! Kimasu! Drinky. Oh, great. What are those? Ghosts? Ruh-roh, Raggy. I know these things will show up. Can't you get out now, Mademoiselle Ellie? Here they come! Yee. Oh! What are these things? The Skull Head, level 30. I think they're one level higher than I am. They're also immune to everything, except for stat down. Also, they're not very weak against much magic, except for Mirage, I think. The white one. Well, these things probably have a chance of death blow. Will-O-Wisp will always explode when defeated. Oh, great. I love and hate martyrdom. Like, martyrdom is one of those skills that I absolutely love it, but I absolutely hate it all at the same time. Either way, I really can't do much, so I might as well just do that. 200 damage with basic attack. Alright. Yeah, we don't really have anything like that, so I guess we're just swinging. Oh wow, also I just noticed that whenever that attack landed, it brought down defense. Also, how you doing, Sour Apple? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. I didn't even realize I had a critical going on. Whoops. Yeah, every time they attack, they drop my defense, which is not really all that great. Okay, but either way, Lloyd's going to be able to get a attack in. Chaos Brand, and that should destroy kill. Yeah, 9-12. Oh yeah, and the self-destruct. Freaking martyrdom. That's something that I'm really glad they didn't bring back in the future games, you know? In Cold Steel, I don't think there's any enemy in that game that has martyrdom. Considering the horrors of Unleashed, are you though? You talking about the things you were posting last night? Yeah. No worries. I still appreciate having you around, Apple. Still appreciate having you around. But yeah, so if you're not part of the Discord, which why aren't you? Apple's he's a connoisseur of sorts. He's a special type of foodie. I'm just gonna say that. But yeah, the Academy never trained me for ghost extermination. Ellie, you okay? Ellie, are you okay? Are you okay, Ellie? Yeah, I think so. Just what were those things? Doesn't look like ghosts to me, that's for sure. Covered in eerie light and vanished into thin air. Typical ghost stuff. The three higher elements are exerting a powerful force in this area. For whatever reason, this place is also brimming with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Now that you mention it. You all heard the temple bell ring just now, right? Yeah, whenever that bell rang in Cold Steel, it was ghost shit going on. So it's possible that it was rung by the ghost? Noel! Stop! Chotamate! That's probably just the wind! Yeah, must have been it. Still, stuck in the denial stage, huh, Mademoiselle Ellie? I'm saying how you feel, Ellie, I do. Considering how that last fight went, I'd say we continue our investigation. Sergeant Major, ready to go? Yes, of course. I guess I have no choice. These attacks are effective against them. I didn't think I'd end up touring some haunted mansion when I woke up this morning. Man, I need to play a horror game again. I love horror games. I love them. But yeah, what we were saying earlier, freaking Apple there. Oh, Sour Apple, our good buddy Sour Apple. He's got quite a taste for marshmallow fluff. And so he puts it on everything, and why? Why, a man of science? Yeah, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, it's things that I would never even attempt to think about creating. Like marshmallow fluff on a hot dog, like peanut butter and marshmallow fluff on a hot dog. That is a combo that I would have never thought about. These things are actually very weak. So long as I can land hits, they're very weak. Nice. Little demon wasp things. 2 things I've shown it on 2 things. Yeah, but still. You shown it on a hot dog and you shown it on hamburgers, and I feel like if you eat marshmallow fluff on those things, Lord only knows. Lord only knows what else you've been putting that marshmallow fluff on. God, I absolutely love advantages like that. Fish darts? What the hell? It's better to have treasure and been looted than to never have had treasure at all. Oh, inspirational treasure chest. Inspirational. But yeah, then you also had the, what the hell was it? It was a pizza, a slice of pizza, but you had, I don't even know if I want to know what you had on it. It was some sort of noodles, and I don't understand. I don't understand. I feel like Italians the world over, they want to know your location, Apple. I feel like they want to know where you're at, because what? What? Freaking noodles and pizza together? What drove you to think that would be a good combination? I mean, if it is a good combination, then go for it, but what drove you to thinking that would be a good combination to put together? Like, I'm not, I Naruho don't. I Naruho don't on that one. Same with marshmallow fluff, though. I don't even know if I've ever had marshmallow fluff. Like, I've had marshmallows, of course, 4th of July and whatnot, and just marshmallows in general. Yeah, they're nice, they're tasty, I understand that, but putting it on a hot dog, putting it on a meat-based product, what? I put that on graham crackers and call it good. Graham crackers and a little bit of chocolate, and there you have it. There you're good to go. Pizza place West puts all kinds of pasta dishes on pizza. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Yeah, see, that's the thing that's about these that's gonna suck. These guys, if I get close to them, they're going to, yeah, alright. Yeah, if I get close to them, chances are I'm going to have issues. Noel and Tio are definitely my best fighters for these. They have a chance of vanish and then a critical. Oh, God. This just sucks. This is a sucky combo. Okay, so this one's going to Dream Dust Vanish. Tio's just gone. Critical Saintly Bullet. Hey, she healed Noel, who was already max health. The hell. And Lloyd comes back to existence just to disappear again. Alright, but I didn't kill anything whenever Tio was gone. But yeah, Vanish does drain my EP, so I don't know why that's a thing. Like, Vanish drains EP in this series. It's rather obnoxious. Rather obnoxious. But yeah, I didn't get a team attack, which sucked. And then I think, yeah, we got a single enemy this time, but it's still a team attack. Sure, why not? Thanks, game. But I was thinking about it. So, ramen and pasta kind you, but still? Okay, it's ramen, but, I mean, oh, it's bomblet rice. There's a bunch of, like, danger dishes. I mean, are these danger dishes ones that I can use for that one recipe? That one quest? Maybe, that'd be nice. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, is it good? Is ramen on pizza a good combination? Like, is that something that you would, like, recommend? Is it like, you know what, this isn't half bad? I feel like it's very bad. I feel like that's a very, nah, I'm good. Thanks for the offer, but I think I'll pass. It's not something that I would see on the menu and be like, oh, I've gotta try that. It's something that I'd see on the menu and I'd be like, why? Why? Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could that they didn't think about whether or not they should. My God, we got freaking castle here. I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost. It was pretty good? Well, hey, go off then. Go off, so long as it tasted good, right? It doesn't really matter what it looks like, so long as it tastes good, right? As long as the meal itself is good. Who really cares? I definitely have, I remember whenever I was younger, right? Gate is locked. Would you like to unlock it? Absolutely. Why would I want to leave a door locked? So that's shut. Where am I going? But most importantly, hugs. Yes, hugs, Apple. Hugs, hugs. I feel like you need hugs after the creations that you make. Aw, whenever I left and re-entered, it brought back all of the enemies. Look how that enemy got annoyed that it had to run from me. Like it wasn't trying to chase after me; it was just running. Ah, thank God for Team Rush. Whoa, damn. Whoa, damn. That freaking sucked. Okay. that enemy, I want to avoid those as best I can. When you kill them, they not only explode, they explode into an attack that has a chance of death blow. The hell? The hell? Well, that freaking sucked. That freaking sucked. Alright, well, damn. This area is kinda terrible right so far. First off, you know, we had vanishing being a common theme, which is annoying. And now we have enemies that will die and take you with them. Like what? Action 3. Chests can't be arrested, you know. Yeah? 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 What, you admitting to a crime or something? Like, what's going on? Oh my god, this castle is far too big. I can't place where I'm going. But yeah, I was thinking about something, but I forgot. I forgot what I was saying now. Yeah, these guys, I think I probably just want to avoid them. I think I might just want to avoid them. EP charge 2. You want a chest message? Just like I'm in the middle of a palm party match right now. Nice. Nice. Yeah, palm party. I don't think we haven't played it yet in this. But Palm Party is one of those games that you can, it's a little minigame that I have played in Legend of Heroes before. I'd play it again. It's basically Tetris. You know, it's basically Tetris. Which, it's classic, you know? You can't go wrong with some Tetris. I wonder though, like, yeah, like these guys just kind of explode. These guys just kind of explode, but those like sage-looking dudes, the mages, they, a little different. Now we got some sort of like lava droplet fellow. Oh, it's these guys. What? Bruh, can you, really? 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 You're going all the way, huh? You're going all the way. Did I just reset this enemy? I did. I'm hating this area. I'm hating this area. Okay. Get past you, and then we're just gonna run past this guy, because, unless, you know, I can get a back attack. And we got a back attack, we're fine. We're fine, we're good. Yeah, this area is being quite problematic. Quite problematic already. Enemies that explode into, the helter-skelter like that. Although I guess, you know, it's not too big of a deal. That does remind me, though. I think I need to change my tactics on my team. Yeah, my formation. So for whatever reason, she's all the way back there, and I want to put her, yeah, I'll put her like right there. Seems like a good place. Seems like a good place for her. I don't know why she, yeah, these guys, I don't want to mess with you. I don't mess with you. Yeah, stupid ass golem thing, I ain't messing with you. Where am I going? I'm completely lost. This area is reminding me a lot of like Devil May Cry, though. Maybe it's just because Kaiju's been playing some Devil May Cry, like not recently, considering she's on a little vacation right now. But hopefully she's having fun with that. But yeah, before she went on a little vacation earlier this week, she was playing some Devil May Cry 4, and honestly, Devil May Cry 4 is a great game. That's a fantastic one. All right, well we found this. May as well save our data. May as well. Haven't really done a whole lot yet, but you know. Getting lost in a giant creepy castle. I love that aesthetic though, I really do. I love the aesthetic of giant creepy castles. It's just so cool. Monsters appear, and it's one of those guys as well. Got a few of those guys as well. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so hums a gloomy song which invites death to all who hear it. So it doesn't even tell you that if you kill this thing, it'll explode into to that Vargem. These guys freaking suck. They're also all immune to everything. The hell. Like, all of these guys are immune to everything except for... Oh, these guys are not immune to fire. And action delays and whatnot, but everybody else is pretty much immune to something or another. Alright, Blast Storm. Also, what's the range on that thing? Like, what's the range on that attack? Because I really rather these guys not get close. Death Blow is a terrifying prospect. Sure, you know what? Blast Storm, we'll just go ahead and do that. Kill those guys. Devalia Song. Okay. See, look at that giant AoE. I think it looks like it's a 3x3. It's singing a gloomy song. I mean, I do like my gloomy music, I gotta admit that, but, you know. Alright, we'll just go off with one of these. Yeah. Brave Smash! Didn't do as much as I was hoping it to do, but it's fine. Yeah, it doesn't really matter which one of these I hit, considering they'll all get hit. And Randy doesn't do anything. I don't want to get close. I really don't want to... C? There's a C on it. Is that a craft then? Is this thing doing a craft? You almost never see crafts. 60 would be pretty nice. Warp Cry would be pretty nice, but it stops me at a weird place. Alright, you know what? We're just going to smack this guy. Hope for the best. Didn't do anything that I was going to do. Oh, it looks like it's... Okay. I'm guessing that probably had a chance of death blow. The Devalia song is so... That sucks, man. That freaking sucks. Death blow, I hate. Especially killing a thing, death blow. That is the worst. Oh, that is the worst. Whoever thought about that one up is diabolical. Alright, we'll do... Thalos. Sure. Do Thalos, bring him back to life, and then we'll attack this one. So no enemies get to do anything, and then finish off. Thank you. God, Randy's taking two big smacks. A black suit. That sounds awesome. First the Bracer Guild, then the CPD, now the CGF is helping Rogue Chest too. Everybody, no chest is safe to when video game players are on the scenes. Defense, ADF, strength, that's pretty solid. It's not that good for him. Yeah, it's better for Ellie or actually it's solid. It's just wait, what? I thought that was no. The black suit's actually terrible. Well, oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess it was that thing that I was looking at. But yeah, the black suit, that's not great. I mean, that boosts up defense by a lot, but it drops ADF by quite a bit as well. So, I mean, it's not that much. We don't really get... I mean, I don't want that, because... Alright, we'll give that to Ellie. Why not? Why not? Okay, it's a battle check, not bulletproof. I was wondering what the difference was. Also, I haven't even given her anything yet. That does remind me, though, I want to check to see what we got, because we got this Grail Locket, so prevents all ailments except for KO. That's a super good one. That is extraordinarily good. Prevents death blow. It's pretty solid, especially for this area that we're in right now. Prevents seal, prevents freeze. I want to keep the lighter, just considering if we look at... It's not a good one, but considering what we've got with Randy, right? Like his little Enigma, it's got like a keychain on it, and it's got one of those. It's got one of those things. It's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. I like it. Prevents faint, prevents sleep, and then well, shit. Prevents death blow. So that's actually just really good. That's really good. I want to give that to somebody. Sure. You know what? We'll give Grail Locket. I mean, okay, yeah. You know what? We'll get rid of that and Grail Locket. We'll Grail Locket, and then I think we'll give Gladiators. Do we want belt or the headband? I don't. Motivating headband, CP recovery rate rises. Let's do the belt. Let's do the belt, considering sometimes Tio doesn't really attack, so getting CP, even if she doesn't attack, would be solid. So that's good. That's good. But yeah, what else do we got? We got the Holy Chain, and honestly, I really want to give that to somebody. What was the thing that I just took off? Prevents faint. Defense goes up. You know what? I'm fine with that. Seal sucks, but it's like faint is way worse. Usually speaking, it's way worse. So yeah, we'll give that, especially considering Lloyd was supposed to be our like tank character. So yeah. But yeah, now that we're done with that, let's prevent death blow with Holy Chain, and then there's nothing that gives us any stat boost except for the straw hat. So I guess we'll just give, yeah, let's give the Gladiator headband. Why not? CP is always a good thing to have. Yeah, Randy's the one that's been taking the death blows lately, but you know, it's I wanna play Fashion Souls, basically, you know? I wanna do it. I really did not need to do that. Whatever, it's fine. Everybody's got a full heal now. But yeah, this has been obnoxious with the death blows. With the death blows. considering all these enemies have Death Blow just as a basic attack and whatnot, I'm going to not worry too much about. I'm not going to count Death Blows as a failure, because especially that getting close to the enemy to hit them and then them exploding into Death Blow, that sucks. That's absolutely awful. It's absolutely awful. Oh, also, I look back at chat there, and the two things I showed were the two things, and then he's Italian. I was talking about, like, Italians want to know your location with the pizza and the pasta put together, and then he says he's Italian. Dishonoring your people like that. For shame. Forsooth. Alright, do that one. Attack that one. Beautiful. Thankfully, these guys didn't explode into Death Blow. Like, I don't know. I'm just paranoid now. I'm paranoid that everything is going to explode into Death Blow. I'm so paranoid about it that I didn't even really, like, look at the area that we're in. It's such a pretty battle arena. Like, what the hell? That was such a pretty battle arena. Also, it's interesting how these games got easier, you know? Like, in this game, the, in the Crossbell arc here, they're pretty rough with you. They're pretty rough with you. There's no map about where everything's at. It's kind of hard to see any distance. It's hard to see any distance. Like, what if an enemy's waiting in the wings? It's kind of hard to tell. But in Cold Steel and whatnot, they show you the map of everything. They show you where every objective is. Okay, the miss scared me. Considering I missed that attack, it really scared me. I was like, oh god, what's gonna happen? I was wondering if there was like a thing down here or not. Thankfully, we can see where the floor is. I do want to fight this weird unicorn mermaid thing. Like, look at that. It's got a fishtail, but it's also got a, it's a unicorn. A unicorn mermaid. A unimaid, I guess. Sure. A nightmare. Nah. Get it? Cause it's a mare. It's a horse. Actually, whatever. We'll just attack. Attack. Team rush. Thankfully, that didn't knock backwards. And there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. But yeah, I do love this aesthetic, but generally speaking, these type of enemies are the absolute worst. But it's interesting too how, like, in this, they but yeah, in this, it's got some issues. It's got some issues. You know, I definitely prefer the way that. That's so dumb. That was so dumb. The way the dude lost interest whenever I was out of harm's way. You're going that way, huh? Yeah, thankfully they are easy enough to avoid. I kind of want to attack them, but you know, it is what it is. Bad news, pal. You're looking at the baddest Jaeger in all of Chester and Zemuria. Chester, and cause Chester. Did you stop turning around so quickly? My God, dude. Oh my God. And then he does a weird one. You know, I use turbo mode to kind of speed past enemies, but it doesn't really help me out too much. Celestial bump. Rude. You know what? That might be my favorite chest quote, considering it's just rude. Like, oh my God, dude, turned around at the last second. I'm just trying to get a back attack. I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting if I can avoid it, you know? There we go. There we go. Damn it, got a 2 battle chain. That was close enough. It was close enough that it brought them in. But yeah, like, the team rush advantage, it's so good. It's so good. So I never want to fight without it. Alright, Tio, you can take that one. Also, what's up, Xerox? How you doing? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. We're going through a haunted tower right now, and oh my God, this actually sucks. This actually sucks. Okay, I'm gonna do this attack. So, yeah, it killed, but it also vanished. I did not want them to vanish me, because vanish absolutely blows. Getting rid of your EP. Like, I don't usually use EP, but oh man, I don't know why that's still a thing. I don't know why that's still a thing in modern Code Steels as well. Like, it sucks. Hopefully in Reverie they got rid of that, because I just did not like. I do not like how a person disappearing then just drains all the EP. It sucks. It sucks. But whatever. I mean, it sucks for me, and I don't even use EP, so I can only imagine for people that have playstyles built around that, like how bad that is. There's a switch here. Flip it? Yeah. Of course. Is this a shortcut back to where we were? The hell? Oh, there's like a thing going on over here. Look at that. Okay. Interesting. Then there's a thing over there. Does this go down to... It does. It goes down back to here. Okay, so we went to the right path once. Did we go everywhere we could go in this area? Because we still got that left door down there to go through. But is that everything in here? It doesn't show me where the doors are in this. So, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. There's so many tiny little, like, quality of life improvements that Nihon Falcom has done in The Legend of Heroes that I really miss. Yeah, it definitely makes it harder to go back into these games considering they don't have some of these things. Okay, looks like we're done with this half, I think. I think we went through all the doors. Like I said, you know, there's not a map that shows me the layout, so I think we went through them all. I might be mistaken, but as far as my dumb brain can remember, we've been through it all. Now I'm thinking about it, maybe we haven't been through it all, because if there was a door like this, I don't remember anything like this. I don't remember any room like this. But how you doing, Xerox? How's the day treating you? I'm kind of, a little under the weather today. Got a tight chest and some, you know, stuffy head going on. A bit of allergies, you know. As it is. Curia bomb. You look, but there are no small children in this trunk. Huh? Oh, okay. Why did you even just say it like that? Like, I mean, what? So I love this statue. The, like, ring around the goddess. It's very cool. I like that a lot. Wait, was there a door? No, it's just straight up going down to the cellars. Gotcha. But yeah, today's been it's kind of been a rough morning for me, but it's fine. We're making do, you know? We're making do. Playing some Legend of Heroes. Nothing better for that. Nothing better for a slight under the weatherness, you know? Nothing better. I like these skeleton soldiers. The skeleton soldiers are always a vibe, you know? I've always vibed with them. I've always vibed with skeletal soldiers. I want more raps. Yeah, I saw those in my Discord. You posted those. This is some raps that you made, and they look pretty good. I love raps. They were fire. Hey, nice. What all did you have in them? Like what? I couldn't get a good look at them. So like, what was the recipe? What was the all the fixings that you had in them? Okay, I gotta be careful about those guys because they explode, I believe. Its lance can take the life of its prey, so this thing probably has death blow. Glad to see that. Sure, I'll take those to Brave Smash. Self-destruct, yeah. Okay, and that one doesn't do anything too fancy. Good to see. I could attack, but honestly, I should probably just waste Randy's turn. I need to waste Randy's turn. I need to waste it. Thank you, game. Thank you. As Randy's close range and those things explode, I'm really glad that the self-destructing enemies, the martyrdom enemies, are no longer around. That was something that I hated in Trails in the Sky, and it's something that I'm not a big fan of in this either. Okay, but yeah, we're on this side now. Treasure chest, Celestial Bomb. I freaking need these things with as many death blows we got going around. The item you took still in your hand. You look at the chest. It looks back at you with an expression that says, bruh. Nice. Zoom. Legit just went on YouTube. Nice. So, they, just a rap recipe for that was on the YouTube. A sharp cheddar, onion, turkey, and onion. Alright. And some garlic seasonings. Put paper thin tomato slices in one. I don't like the tomato slices. Tomato sauce I could deal with, but tomato slices, what is it, Pico de Gallo? That's pretty alright. This thing looks too important to be left alone, but whatever. But your Pico de Gallo, that's, I can vibe with that. I can vibe with that stuff. I'm not a huge fan, but I can at least vibe with it, you know? Sure, shoot, and then let's just, I'm gonna take a step backwards, actually. I'm just gonna take a step backwards, because I feel like this guy's gonna explode and it's gonna suck. Yeah, see, that hit Randy. It hit Randy. Wasn't what I was hoping for, but it's fine. Also the guard, it's such a weird term. Such a weird term that even exists. You don't handle them if they're super thin. I just hate tomatoes so much. Pico de Gallo, it's very thinly sliced and like marinated in some sort of sauce, like some sort of seasoning, like vinegar, I think, some sort of like vinaigrette. And it's pretty good. Pretty good. I like that. I do enjoy that. Sure, we'll attack you. We'll attack you, and then CO. Sure, whatever. Hi. I don't know which one I want to attack. I don't know which one I want to attack. Let's go like so. Ikimasu. Ikimasu. Sure, whatever. Hopefully these things don't have a chance of death blow. I got a critical with that, which is nice. It moved. Saintly bullet, thank you. Legit, having Ellie in the background, way better than having Ellie in the party. Like, her big claim to fame is being able to heal, and she heals from outside of the party. It's so good. And splitting paths. Splitting paths. Splitting paths. I don't know which way I wanna go. Splitting paths. We'll have to get some sriracha mayo for next time. Ooh, yeah. Sriracha mayo, I've had that quite a lot. It's good stuff. Good stuff. I'm a big fan. Big fan of the sriracha mayo. Usually, lately I've been getting this one thing. You know what? I wonder if I can do something. I've been getting this is this gonna hurt? Oh, it hurt. Oh, it hurt. But I've been getting this chipotle sauce. I don't know what's in it, but it's like got some chipotle seasoning. Really? Just taking damage from enemies like that sucks. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. But yeah, it's real good stuff. I really like that. I've been putting it on literally anything and everything that I get. Anything that needs a little bit of extra spice, I'm just like, oh, I got some chipotle. I like it. Good stuff. I've never had a chipotle like a restaurant. There's never been one of those around here. Evil spirit that causes trouble and petrify? Split itself hard to hit. Oh god. Ah god. Freaking sounds great. Okay, definitely want to. You know what? We may as well combo with CO. Yeah. Thinking we do a little bit of this. I hit that one enemy, and now I can't do that. All right, we'll attack this one. Oh, Mega Strike. It's a critical. All of them are dead, and we still have over 100 CP with everybody. All right, cool. Nice. Nice. But yeah. It's nice trying things like that. Okay, this is back here. This goes back to where we were. So I want to go the other path, see what we were missing. Yeah, but like the other day, we got some chicken, right? And we left it in the crock pot. Just it was marinating all day long, and then I put it in a wrap, fried up the shell, and then put a little bit of that chipotle sauce like on the side for like dipping, and oh, it was so good. It was so good. Love it. I haven't had sriracha mayo in a while. Not since I found that. And generally speaking, I go with like queso sauce. I really like queso sauce as well. But I didn't have any queso, so I just used the chipotle instead. And I was like, you know what? This works just as well, if not better. Just like with the queso, I'm basically the only person in the house that eats the queso. So yeah. Considering I'm not the only one eating it down. Usually the queso gets a little moldy. It gets a little bit moldy because I don't eat it too often. I don't get queso anything too often. Alright, buddy, can you go away? Celestial Bomb. We're getting a lot of these things. The game's expecting me to die. Feel a sharp gaze stare at you from inside the void. Whose eyes are those? I like how... oh, he's running away from me. Look at the big suit of armor is running away from a 14-year-old girl. Ah, look at him. Alright, I kind of double tapped there on accident, but it worked out. It worked out. Okay, everything's dead except for that guy. And now he's dead. Look at that. Beautiful. But yeah, this morning I was simple. I just had some sausage and put it on a bagel. Simple, but good. It's a classic, you know. I love bagels in particular. Like bagels, breakfast foods. Way better than biscuits. Way better than toast. Oh, I got a new art. Look at that. I got a brand new I was spamming the buttons because, you know, going through those is whatever. But I got a Rising Sun. An area medium. Launches foes upward, then attacks like a dragon. Rising Sun. Hey, nice, nice. I like that. I like that, because generally speaking, it does the same amount of damage as a 1. It doesn't do the seal, but I mean, it attacks more of an area. And honestly speaking, generally you want more of an area no matter what. Like, despite everything, generally speaking, you just want the area of effect. Yeah, let's save our data, save our game, and see what this chest has got. Being the only one that eats certain food is good and bad. Yeah. Because, I mean, you can only get some things in certain amount of helpings. And if you don't eat something too often, welp. Ikimasu. Alright, I'm just gonna go with one of these. You know what? I probably shouldn't have done that immediately. It's fine. It's fine. We did it. Iron shoes, just as empty as your soul. Chest-kinned ill needs a looter such as you. Suck it, chest. I got your stuff. I've stolen all your shit. Alright, that drops her movement down a little bit, but it's better strength-wise. These battle boots are just straight up better than what he's got. Agility's pretty solid considering it's a honestly, I think I prefer that, considering this is more defense, but movement down and agility down. Agility is our evasion rate. So, honestly speaking, I prefer that. Okay, I will give these iron shoes to Ellie, though, considering... Yeah, she's already got good agility. It doesn't drop any of that. That's fine. That's good. Well, at least I never killed anyone over the last piece of food here. Yet. Nice. But yeah. It's, I'm not a picky eater, right? Like, I'm not big into food in general. Like, I can pretty much eat whatever or ignore whatever, so generally speaking, I'm the one that goes through the leftovers, and I'm the one that goes through and, it's just like, alright, what are we eating today? I really don't care. Put whatever you want to put on my plate, and I will eat it. So, yeah, it generally works out. Generally is fine. But, I do like a little bit of that extra spice. Like, chicken in particular. Chicken and pork chops. Two things that I don't really enjoy. Because they're just so plain. It's just such a plain food. So, like, I gotta put some spice, some, like, barbecue on the pork chops, or put a little bit of like, you know, spicy queso sauce, or that chipotle, you know, that chipotle that we got. So, you gotta do something. You gotta do something to doctor it up. Otherwise, it's just like, I think I'm eating. I feel nervous when people keep asking where to eat. I mean, I don't feel nervous when people ask what to eat. They're like, I don't care. I really don't care. Like, I like sushi, right? Sushi's really good. Probably one of my favorite things to eat, considering it's both relatively healthy for you. You know, fish, it's very good for you, and it's something I really don't get to eat very often around here. So, whenever I get like forced to pick something, I'm like, all right, let's get sushi. But I'm also the only person here that likes sushi, so meh. You know. Good morning, Sky. I hope it stays fly as you run around on the trails with some magically powered arm flails. Hey, nice. Flails are weird. Flails are weird weapons. But how you doing, Dread? Glad to see you. Well, thanks for stopping on by. Yeah, we were just talking about food while going through a haunted castle. Very Scooby-Doo of us, huh? Very Scooby-Doo of us. I need to get a drink before we get into this, though. I think we're getting into a boss fight. But yeah, hopefully your day's going well as well, Dread. I know it's quite early for you, so, you know, hopefully it goes well for you, you know? Oh, yeah. Drinky. I love my coffee. 85% of the time they shoot down all my responses. Bitch, why'd you ask then? Yeah. One of those, like, what do you want to eat today? Oh, let's own sushi. I'm not feeling sushi. Well, then why'd you ask? That's what I want. He wasn't saying what you wanted. Oh, well. What is this? Whatever it is, I don't like the look of it. Not one bit. The hell is there a place like this behind a chapel? It looks very satanic, I gotta admit. Giant eye. First thing I thought of was like Majora's Mask, like the Sheikah eyes. Not normal, that's for sure. The rooms seem way too twisted to belong to the Septian Church. Curious about the pattern on the floor here. You know, that's something that doesn't really get brought up very often in the Legend of Heroes. Like, they always talk about the Septian Church, and they always talk about Adios, the goddess Adios. But they don't ever bring about, you know, worshipping demons or other gods. It's always like, despite where you're at, Liberal, Erebonia, Crossbell, it's always about Adios. So that's actually a very good point. I wonder if we're going to be hearing about other gods and I mean, we see demons, but demons, there's never any like cults worshipping demons. It's always just like, there's some demons, you know, kill them. I mean, we do have McBurn, who's literally a demon, but again, he's not really worshipped. Then again, I don't think he's one of those he's the type of guy that you don't, he wouldn't want to have people worshipping him. You know, even though he could definitely have like a full-on cult surrounding him, considering how how he looks and how powerful he is. He could definitely pull off having a cult. Absolutely, 100%. I'm curious about the pattern on the floor here. It resembles an eye, doesn't it? I see it. What's wrong, Tio? You noticed something? Odds are this place served as some sort of ritual chamber. The horror place used to offer live sacrifices. Sacrifices? I think you meant sacks of rice? My sack of rice! Yeah, imagine those dark red stains on the floor from victims' spilled blood. Of course, I would not know for sure without a proper composition test. Kinda wishing I hadn't heard that. Still don't understand what all this is doing here in the first place, though. But the bell tolls for us once again. Again? It's going to show up this time. Is it going to be Nosferatu again? Is it going to be Nosferatu? It'd be kind of hype if it's Nosferatu. Ooh, it's not Nosferatu. Well, that thing looks pretty freaking cool regardless. Also kind of reminds me of Raul from Custom Robo. No, is this thing a devil? Please be careful, I'm detecting massive amounts of spiritual energy from it. The heck? We're supposed to be cops, not exorcists. Here it comes. You know. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Hell yeah. The Arc Devil. 13,000 hit points. Goddamn. Dream Devil that slowly corrupts people. A single swing of its claws terrifies foes. Terrifies foes. I wonder what that means. Also, this thing is extremely weak to light magic. Do we have anything that's like super light magic? Not with her at the very least. I don't have anything with her, so I may as well just attack like normal. What are these things? The Sudarudo. Sudarudo! Sudarudo? No, Sudarudo. These things are also weak to darkness. Weird. Evil statue from a tough material spells fire from its mouth. And everything still takes everything's still immune to everything, so can't do a whole lot about anything. Alright, I will go ahead and analyze this though. I feel like that just is a general rule of thumb good idea. I could pull out a S-Brick, so I could do something fancy with yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do a War Cry. Drains a little bit of my HP, but brings my CP up. And then next turn, we're going to bring it up. So yeah, he's now at 200 CP, and now zero cooldown, considering we got the rush. Also, I feel like I should definitely, like, kill this thing. Yeah. I feel like that's the move. Killing that thing. The thing's charging up something. Don't know what it is. Don't know if I really care either, though. We just need to kill it. Yeah, we're doing fine. We're doing fine for now. I think we just attack. This thing. Super recovery. I'm not a fan of that. This thing has just a regular heal. A regular heal attack, huh? Right, go ahead and attack that. Saintly bullet. I don't know why you did that, but you did. Alright, it's fine. Alright, I would like to get some way of impeding. Summons yet, but it's not a huge deal. The thing already lost all its everything. I kind of walked into the middle of this. It's fine though, considering we can use impede with Lloyd. So yeah, it's not doing anything now. Also, we're getting a critical coming up soon. I'm thinking we might as well do Tio. May as well use her little fancy thing. Dark matter. Yeah, may as well, because this thing's weak to light. So sure, why not? And then why not? Let's just use Ether Buster. 200%, 2506, solid. Call allies. Yeah, I should have figured. Should have figured that this guy had something like that up his sleeve. It's fine. Okay, sleeve. We're not going to do anything. Delay. Not really going to do anything. We're just going to keep building up Noel's power. That's a lot of things around on screen. Okay, so yeah, it's going to do big damage to the big guy. 923. Wasn't even that huge. Oh, the fire. I forgot all about the fire. Okay, next turn with Ellie, or next turn with Tio, we're going to heal. No worries. I should probably keep doing this. Yeah, unlike... Too bad we don't have Reen with us. We could use Autumn Leaf Cutter and do an area of effect and deal with both of these guys, but I can only attack one of them, so I may as well attack probably this one, right? That's a big attack. I'm kind of concerned about what that's going to be, but that thing will hit more of us. I'm not sure. Alright, sure. We'll take that one, impede that one. Either way, craft. I can't heal. Can't heal because we used that. It's fine, though, considering we can do a basic attack, and then next turn we can do the heal. I believe. Sure. We'll attack that one. Yeah, we got enough. So, Energy Circle is... It's one more. I thought it was a 30, but it was a 40. That sucks. Okay, well, we definitely need to heal Randy. So I'm just going to go over here and give him a heal. Yeah, just going to give him a heal first off. It'd be nice to give him the burn gel, but I'm not too worried about that. Not too worried about it. Yeah, we'll just do a regular attack. It's a medium. Do I want to do that just in case? I mean, I really doubt that whatever this guy's going to do is going to insta-kill, but I mean, I may as well, I suppose. Sure, why not? I may as well do this just for the memes of it, you know? Alright, I killed the other one. This guy's already pretty much... He's half dead. Look at that. Down to 5,000 attack. Probably do about 1,000 with an S break with Lloyd. So I'm just going to... Yeah, we're just going to go with it. Just going to go with it. Do I have anything to impede? Anything that impedes? Nope. Huh. Interesting. So I could do a fancy. I could do a war cry with the Randy, which would then give me enough to do an S break with him. This guy's got too much HP for that, though. I feel like it wouldn't work. Diamond Dust. Oh, I know that attack. Yeah, it's a very big ice attack. It's a very big ice attack. It's not, you know, it's not the end of the world or anything, but it's a sizable attack. It's a sizable attack. I should have just been using this. I should have been using that with Randy. Oh, well, it's fine. It's fine. Regular attack for now. Yeah, we can't build up anything. Regular attack, but it misses, so that sucks. That freaking sucks. Okay, Energy Circle. Yeah. I'm gonna go there. Heals up them. Call allies. He's got a 10% heal coming up, which is why I'm very grateful that I brought, why I didn't use up Lloyd's S-Break just yet, because we're going to be needing to use that right here, right now. Alright, one of those, and then one of these. This is the first time we've seen this duel. Rising Sun! This is the first time we've seen it with, in this game. I think Rising Sun is, nice. I think that's the first time that we've seen it in this, but I'm pretty sure it's his basic attack in Cold Steel. Super recovery. Why you healing? Why the fuck you healing? Oh my god. Alright, this guy's got 3,000. If he didn't heal, honestly, I could probably kill him. But he healed, so I ain't gonna be able to kill him. With one of Randy's attacks, that is. I could lower his defense and then have everybody go field day on him. Honestly, that might not be a bad idea. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Because, I mean, we're not going to be doing a whole lot of damage on this guy with Tio anyway, so I may as well... Oh, yeah, he's immune to that. I'm just dumb. I'm sorry. I'm sorry my brain don't do the good brain smart things. It's just dumb brain. Okay, yeah, she's, honestly, we might be set. If I use that. I'm gonna try it. So we're going to, yeah, War Cry, and then we're going to just use all of these, because I feel like this might work. Okay, so yeah, 1625, and then Randy's is pretty strong. 1061, not quite. Not quite. Yeah, sadly, we can't bring in, we can't swap out party members. But then again, I think Ellie's S-Break is only a, it's only a, like a basic attack anyways. Or it's a heal, so it doesn't do anything. Beam Sander, God, super recovery, of course, right? Of course, Demonic Claw, got faint, not great, it's fine. 10,000, or 1,000, 1,000. We're not working either, she go blackout, leaving desktop on though. Alright, appreciate the lurk, appreciate the lurk. I thought she said stack of knives, but I guess sacrifice can be fun too. Right, right. But yeah, enjoy your lurk, Xerox, appreciate it. You rest well, alright? Give yourself some good rest. I should probably be trying to sleep more as well, but whatever. I did not sleep well at all last night. I just kept tossing and turning, you know? You know? Sucks. Alright, but yeah, we're not in a great place, so we're just going to do that. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Because we get... It didn't even give her CP. She gets CP every turn, but she didn't even get CP from that. That actually sucks. That actually really sucks. Of course, the Randy couldn't move one step further ahead. Of course he couldn't. Okay, what helps with faint? There we go. Stimulant. Give that to you. Stimulant. Hey yo. Call allies again. Honestly, I'm okay with that. You know, I hate it whenever enemies heal, but whenever enemies... Oh god, this guy's gonna get a 10% HP heal soon. Unless I can kill him right here, right now. There's no chance of delay. So, this is too close, man. This is too close! Okay, cool. Thank god a basic attack was enough to kill that guy. Thank god. Alright, flamethrower, yeah, it's fine. It is what it is. Everybody just bully this weird little statue thing. Oh, there's two of them. Didn't realize that there were two of them. Just bully the statues. Bully the statues. Yeah, shoot that thing. Attack that thing. They're all charging up their lasers. May as well just fight the same one. Flamethrower. Cool. The one that slows on the health is Tio and Lloyd. But they're fine. For the most part. Yeah, they're fine. So this one... chances are this will be fine. 684. That's a lot of damage, actually. Does this thing, the energy circle, yeah, cures ailments. So I can just do this real quick. Everybody heals up. Tio's still roughly at the good point. Alright, Lloyd, do me a favor and just move over here. Just move over here. Like, it'd be great if you could attack, but I'm not too worried about it at the moment. I just want you to not die. I just want you to not die from that attack. We did it. Alright, we did it. I even ended up that fight with pretty decent CP. You gotta love it when they have just like, just a pinstripe of HP left though, and then it's just like, oh, but they're getting their second wind if you don't act quick, and it's like, come on, really, game, you're gonna do me like that? Yes, they are. But not too bad, not too bad. Managed to take it down. Yeah, that was actually a lot easier than the freaking, like, giant hands that we had to fight at the end of last stream. Those hands sucked, because they did a lot of status effects. A lot of status effects. Status effects are the real killers in these type of games. Like, it's not damage. It's really not damage. It's if you can just completely negate every single one of your turns or the enemy's turns, then, I mean, they're not a threat. They're just not a threat. So if I constantly am faint or sleep or sealed or mute or whatever, there's nothing I can do. So, yeah. What a nativ's name was that? Like a devil straight from the church's testaments. Regardless of its origins, it was emitting a terrifying amount of spiritual energy. Ghosts, skeletons, evil creatures. Now we're fighting devils. This place is messed up, man. Given our current position, I'm pretty sure the bell is right above us. Let's go check it out, everyone. Let's. But before we do that, I want to save my game. Becky, let me save. We did it. We did the fight. It did pretty solid, like, too. Not too bad. Was not too bad. I'm kind of curious. So 32. What was that monster? We guys still got quite a few areas to go through, don't we? 31. So yeah, honestly, we're right as rain. Right as rain. Honestly, I really feel like those monsters that we fought in the like the support request monster. That one was way tougher. What, do I have that? I don't know. Where was that? Where was it? It was West, Crossbell Highway. Yeah, this thing. Level 32. So, yeah. Yeah, that thing was either on par. I can't remember what the monster we just fought. It was 31 or 32. So either it was the exact same difficulty, or it was a little bit tougher. Ooh, I love the magic. I love the look of magic. It just fills me with so much glee, you know? The sound. Sounds like the bell is resonating with something. Could it be? This bell truly is the cause of all the strange things happening here. Wouldn't be the first time. The bell? Nani? What do you mean by that? Of course, I do not know the specifics. I feel as though this bell is essentially the nucleus of an otherworldly aura covering this entire temple. In other words, if we can put an end to the resonance, maybe, just maybe, everything will go back to normal. What do you think, Sergeant Major? I think there's a bird that's like flying right in front of the camera from time to time because the screen's like flashing black from time to time. Should we give it a shot? Yes, let's do it. Lloyd, Randy, can you give me a hand? We'll try to stop it together. No problem. Roger Wilco. Oh, I haven't heard that in a long time. But I think there's like a bird that was in the camera just flying right in front of it. Either that or it was just like a very weird glitching texture from this everything. Something weird was going on at the very least. Nice. Nice. Bye, cool, magical everythings. The gloom lifted. Yeah, we got clear skies now. Hey, it's me. I'm clear, just like my skin. Hey. Otherworldly aura over the temple seems to have dissipated, which may mean that things have changed inside as well. So head back in and take a look. Roger. I don't know what we did. Like, we put our hands against the bell and we prayed really hard. And then it went away. Yay. And we still got the, like, weird symbol there. It would have been interesting if that symbol disappeared. Would have been interesting. I mean, I like the symbol, but, you know. You know, it would have made sense. Alright, thankfully we don't gotta go... Like, this place is actually kind of small. When you, like, put it all into perspective, but... Aye. It was quite an undertaking whenever we, was going into it, you know? Quite the undertaking. Just look at that! Sunlight's shining through. Looks like the monster's up and vanished, too. Yeah, we should check the lower floor just to be sure. We're not going down to the dungeons again. I just don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, I'll be honest with you. No longer detect the presence of time, space, or mirage elements in the area. Yeah, I remember that. It appears the distorted space has returned to normal. Good to hear. Still, how did this all happen in the first place? It don't have something to do with that bell, but I don't really understand any more than that. Fortunately, that is beyond my knowledge. I would say there is a high likelihood that the bell is actually an artifact of some kind. An artifact? Artefacto? What's that? Artifacts are the remnants of the ancient Zemurian civilization that existed 1,200 years ago. They seem to hold powers beyond orbital technology and are under the strict control of the church. I hear stories about the things popping up every now and again. Like some pompous rich fool will end up in hot water if the church confiscates a crazy powerful artifact he was hiding. That's news to me. First I've heard of it as well. Not surprising, average person won't encounter many artifacts in their daily lives. They are unable to analyze with modern technology, and many are dangerous, so the church keeps a tight hold on them. I see. Naruhodo. Either way, I think we've collected more than enough information about these ruins. So turn in a report and leave further investigations to the specialists. I'm with you there. I think that's for the best. Time to call it a day? Sounds good. Yay. Everyone, thank you so much for your help with this investigation. I think it's safe to call this mission accomplished. Hey! I'm kind of sad about that, though, considering now Noel's not going to join us in just regular missions now. I quite liked having Ellie in the background and having Noel on field. She's quite good. She's honestly quite good. Like, I love that SMG, like, area of effect that it's got, and then, like, having her with the CP boost as well, made it pretty solid. We made it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was actually pretty scared in there. What? You? No. You don't say. Well, anyways, good job, everyone. So curious about that bell, though. What if it really is an artifact? These monsters were the strangest ones I've ever seen, too. Stargazer's Tower was mysterious, but this temple was really something else. Let's not forget that creepy ritual chamber behind the chapel. Wish I could, honestly. I feel like this place is too ominous. Much too ominous to have ever been a church. Exactly what happened here 500 years ago. Cults! I really hope so. I enjoy cults. I enjoy things like that. I don't know, things like that are always very fun in video games. They're very interesting plot points. They're very interesting, antagonists, I suppose you'd say. Probably why I like horror games so much. I just love that whole vibe. Well, I say we leave the questions to the specialists and get out of here. I know this place was going to be spooky, but I feel like I just did 10 back-to-back rounds on the horror coaster. I know what you mean. Anyway, should we go back to where we parked the car? Sounds good to me. Oh god, the ghost stole the car! What the fuck? Oh, that'd be funny. Oh, that'd be funny. But yeah. I really like that little area. Despite it being, obnoxious, the enemies were obnoxious. I loved the general, vibe, the ambiance of that area. Same thing with the Long Grim Castle over in Erebonia, in Cold Steel. I really love that area. I love that feel, that ambiance. But, oh my god, enemies that have death blow chance and all of these, all these status-inducing elements. Oh, it sucks. Oh, it sucks fighting them. But, it is very cool. Yeah, then what are you guys' plans now? Still a bit of time before I need to go back. Would you like a ride anywhere? Let me think. It means we'll take her up on the offer while we have the chance. Come on, sorry, give me a minute. Right, so we're about to head out too. That's just how it goes. Yeah, we need to figure out what we're doing next, you know? Lloyd Bennings, Special Sports Section. Oh, hello, Lloyd. Fun. May I ask where you guys are right now? Oh, we're in the tunnel on Main's Mountain Path. Just finished investigating some ruins in the area with your sister. Oh, yes, Noel was telling me about that earlier. So the investigation went well? Yeah, we're done for now, anyways. Do you need your sister? You can put her on the call if so. Ah, no, that's okay. If I need to talk to her, I would just have called her Enigma. Silly. You sussy baka, you, Lloyd. I should call him because somebody was asking for the SSS. Oh, really? Who was it? Civilian? Not quite. It's the mayor of Mainz. Like he needs a consultation with your team. Surprising to hear. Give you any details? Apparently one of the locals from Mainz left to visit Crossbell City, but he hasn't returned for several days. At least that's what I gathered from everything the mayor told me. Definitely is concerning. Alright, we're already near Mainz, so we'll pay Mayor Bixton a visit. Fortunately for us, your sister can give us a ride there. Don't be afraid to work her to the bone. Hey, yo, I mean, not me. Seriously though, I think Noel is definitely, out of everyone, she's the one that I would consider, the top tier waifu. Ilya's great, but I mean, I don't know her that well, you know? She's very pretty, but I don't know her very well. Whereas, with Noel, she's also a cute patoot, but at the same time, we've been getting to know her quite a bit. We've been fighting alongside her a whole lot, and I like her. I like her. She's been the waifu so far. But I'll go ahead and contact the mayor, so let him know you're on your way. Okay. Is that Fran? Yeah, she called to tell us about a new request. Mayor Bixton submitted a support request. Someone left Maine to visit the city and yet to return home. Close by, I may as well head over and get the story straight from the mayor's mouth. I'm saying the same. Alright, Sergeant Major, could you take us to Mainz? Leave it to me. Sir, yes, sir! Alright, question though, I'm wondering. Okay, yeah, don't gotta worry about that just yet. Another question though. So it's still long. The quest that we got is still long. So to Mainz, well, I mean, didn't even really get any options for that. It was just, do you want to go to Mainz or do you want to hoof it somewhere else? I guess I'll go to Mainz then. I guess we'll go there then. I also like how she parks there during this, but yeah, look at that. She parked there, but then I guess she went over there and then she backed it up, right? But still kind of funny. Here we are. Welcome to Mainz, everyone. Really is nice being able to drive. Wish we had a car. Well, we're here now. Let's hurry and ask the mayor for details on the case. Right. If I remember correctly, we just have to go straight ahead to get to his place. Yeah. Aw, you sticking with us? Aw, you sticking with us, Noe? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Noel. Noel. Alright, is there anything... I didn't want to talk to you. Kimmy! Sorry about that, need something? Yeah, I was going to buy some stuff. I don't know what I wanted to buy, but I wanted to look through. I wanted to look through and see what you got. Alright, so nothing new there. I could probably sell these equipments. Probably don't need any of that anymore, but I'll keep it for now. I'll keep it for now. What about... Honestly, it wouldn't be a bad idea to go through and talk to every inn, every restaurant, and buying the recipes that they've got, you know? So, yeah, because, I mean, it's not that expensive, and I've got a crap ton of money, so I may as well. I may as friggin' well. So, Nightmare Killer. Oh, I forgot it defaults to no. Forgot it defaults to no for whatever reason. Juicy steak, and I already got one of these. Already got one of those, so I guess I won't get that one. But yeah. Because I don't know if it's in this one, but I remember in Trails on the Sky, the first Legend of Heroes in this arc, right? They, Estelle and Joshua, they would eat something and then they would learn what was in the recipe. So, if it's the same as in this game, I definitely want to buy all of them and then I'll probably save the game and just eat everything, and what actually teaches me a recipe, I'll try to remember, and yeah. It's a special sports section, excuse us. Yes, I've been waiting for you all. Ho ho, ho ho! Apologies for making you come all this way. Truth be told, I intended to see you in the city, but don't worry about that. We were already in the area, so stopping by was no inconvenience at all. Do you mind explaining the sport request to us? Of course, please take a seat. Pour some tea, just 1 second. Oh, that sounds lovely. Sounds lovely. I want to try fancier teas, you know? I've always just drank black tea. I've had green tea as well, because, you know, you go to like a Chinese restaurant or something, and they you order tea, and it's generally green tea. It's a little bit of ocha. So, you know, I've had that, but I want to try more fancy, different types of teas, you know? Because there's a lot out there. I tend to find something that I like, or, you know, something that I enjoy to a degree at least, and I'm like, all right, that's good enough. That's good enough. I tend to settle. But either way, I see. Summary, one of your miners, Gantz, traveled to Crossbell City almost 2 weeks ago and hasn't been back since. That's right. You see, he's a die-hard gambler. The point that he apparently goes to the casino in the city's entertainment district every weekend to flirt with Lady Luck. But the fact that he hasn't contacted anyone for 2 whole weeks has us worried. Everyone around town is wondering where he's gone or something happened to him. It's definitely strange. Maybe some specific reason he has not returned, such as being involved in an accident. At the very least, I hope he wasn't attacked by monsters while traveling outside of the city. Wait, if the miner's just a damn good gambler, I could make a kill in the casino if he plays his cards right. If I were him, I found myself flush with cash, I'd be chilling Michelin with a drinker in one hand and the other around a pretty lady's waist. I doubt that's the case. For starters, he isn't you. I love Randy's great. Randy is the homie. Randy makes a valid point about gambling, though. We cannot ignore the possibility. Ah, well, you know what they say about gamblers, you know? They say that, you know, every or like 90% of gamblers, they stop right before they make it big. So you don't stop, you know, you just keep gambling. That is bad life advice, but you know. Unfortunately, I think we might have to rule that one out. Oh, why is that? You said he loves to gamble. Are there any other relevant qualities about him that we should know of? Well, Gantz is the least serious person I've ever had the pleasure of knowing, but while he may love gambling to death, he's absolutely horrible at it. On top of that, he's got the luck of a man who would kneel over from a splinter. Every time he comes home, his wallet is dry as the desert. In that case, he might make some cash in the lottery, but without any real skill, I doubt he'd win much in a poker game. Perhaps he took out a sum of mirror and ran off before the loan sharks could catch him. It's another possibility to consider. It's actually one of the scenarios we pondered before you arrived. Were that the case, I would have no idea how we'd find him. Alright, I'm impressed with the situation now. You can leave finding Gantz to us, Mayor Bixon. For now, we'll start with investigating the casino and other places he may have visited. Thank you, Lloyd. I'll leave this matter in your hands then. If you learn anything, could you contact my house by phone? Of course, sir. Let me write down your phone number here while I'm here. It's now afternoon. It's 9 in the afternoon. Their eyes are the size of the moon, 'cause they're Animu. It's already evening. Guess it's probably about time we head back to the city. There's still some information I'd like to gather before the day is over, too. Oh, could you bother you for another ride? Of course. Let's get back to the car and I'll have you home in no time. Hell yeah. And then once we're home, could I bother you for another ride? Hey yo, how you doing? What you doing later? Alright, back to Crossbell City. Yeah, nothing left in Maine's for me to worry about. Nothing that I know of, at least. There might be something, but, you know. You know. I've done that there's like a little cutscene like this where like it's in like one of the middle areas. It's like, is there something going on in the background? So I'm kind of like observing everything. I'm like, is there any characters that are poking around, like hidden behind a tree or like just slightly off screen that I should be kind of looking for? I've played enough of these RPGs, you know, that I start to really look for everything in every single instance. Thanks again for your help today, everyone. Be sure to return the favor as soon as I can. There's no need, there's nothing really. He's right, in fact, I'd say a once-in-a-lifetime experience like today's little adventure is thanks enough. Speaking of that, I've been thinking of everything we saw at the temple. We should contact Crossbell Cathedral and consult with them about what happened there. We already drove past there, but okay. Also, why are we... What? I got a few questions about why the armored car is parked there. Like, we came from the west. Well, we came from the north. We came from the north, and so like if Noel drove us down here to this part of town, wouldn't the car be facing the other way? Like, it looks like the car came from St. Ursula with the way it's parked. Oh, whatever. It's fine. It's quite possible that she, again, just backed up because she needs to go. I mean, to be fair, she does need to go, what was it, east? West? I can't remember. I can't remember which one is Belgar and which one is Tangram. But, I guess so. If that happened today was in fact related to an artifact, they would be best suited to dealing with it. See what you mean? Okay, I'll discuss things with the deputy commander and we'll figure out what to do. Anyways, I'm guessing you guys want to get started on your missing miner investigation. Am I right? That's right, but I at least need to try to visit the casino before the day's over. If you happen to hear anything about the case through the CGF, let us know. The case, the cause? You know. Of course, if anything comes up with Gaunt's from Maine's, I'll send it your way. Salute! I'll let you guys get back to work now. Good luck. Right back at you, Noel. Aw, what a cute dude. Woman in a uniform. Hey, yo, how you doing? But yeah, I guess that's, yeah, that makes some sense. I love that design. That is a very good-looking vehicle. Army vehicles look very good, I gotta admit. Well then, there's no time to waste. Is everyone ready to head to the casino? Hell yeah! Still a lot we don't know about Gaunt's. Well, what are we waiting for? To the entertainment district. Not to gamble, Randy. We're not gambling. Unless though, ayo. The lucky number 7. I actually don't remember what this casino's called, but you know. I'll drink to that. This is the time of day when business at the casino really starts to pick up. Well then, them do as they do in the entertainment district and hit the slots. We'll learn a thing about our missing miner while we're at it. Randy, no. We're going undercover, there'd be one thing, but there's absolutely no reason for us to start gambling. Here, let's stick with questioning employees and customers. That'll lead to some clues about Gaunt's whereabouts. Bunch of killjoys. He's great. Alright, hey, how you doing? Wanna know about Gaunt's? Should probably talk to the owner about him. He's usually up for a chat over at the bar. Okay. I'm guessing by bar, yeah. Are you the owner? Looks like a lovely place, honestly, though. Good evening, everyone. Assume you're here to join Randy for some fun? And no, not today. Actually, we wanted to ask you about something, Drake. I like how both Drake and Randy they know each other by first name. They're on first name basis. Yeah, it checks out, you know. So yeah, you have Gaunt's? I don't know. He's missing? Wins for Prosperous. He was just here earlier today, after winning quite a hefty sum of money. Yo, really? He won? Come on, Drake, you must be thinking of someone else, right? First we were told this guy we're looking for is as unlucky as he is terrible at cards. Oh, I assure you, I know the man well. I started about 2 weeks ago. It's been a while since I've seen him, but I swear it's like he was a completely different person. I don't know where he put my dealers in the biggest losing streak this casino's ever seen. He lost about 500,000 mirror to him now. Freaking $500,000? 500,000? That's an exorbitant amount of money. And not even we have that much money. And we got a very high exchange rate at the bank. Like, damn. No freaking way, man. It's gotta be cheating, right? So I'm sure you know we are professionals here. If someone was cheating, it wouldn't escape our notice. Besides, not only his skills has completely changed, his luck has been miraculously good as well. I'd sure like to know just how he was able to change his fortune so drastically. It's quite different from the story Mayor Vixen gave us. Excuse me, sir. Renegans hasn't returned to Mainz for some time now. Have any idea where he's staying? Ah, yes. That's I heard he's staying at the hotel across the street. Deluxe suite at the top floor, no less. I love it. Deluxe suite. I suppose he does have the mirror for it now. Damn, talk about rags to riches story. Real. In any case, I'm surprised you were able to track him down so easily. So am I. Should go pay him a visit right away. Yeah, alright. I guess, hey Randy, you want to hit the slots? Like, I mean, we got some time now, I guess. Or not, because it's already nighttime. Wow. Where did the day go? Also, that's not very common, to be honest with you. Most casinos that I know of, they don't have windows, considering they, the casino, the people that own them, they don't want people to know about what time it is outside, so they just keep gambling. So there's no clocks on the walls, there's no windows around. I guess though, like in today's day and age, in the modern era, right? It's kind of less of a deal considering people just look at their phones. But I mean, I guess back in the day they had watches though, so. But yeah, you generally speaking, casinos don't have windows so that people don't really notice the passage of time. Hey, it's already nighttime. Let me go speak to Gantz before it gets any later. Let's head over to the hotel. Stretch said the deluxe suites are on the top floor. I only imagine what it's like to win big at the casino and start living the high life. I'm jealous as hell. And it will be bedtime in a few hours. Save your dreams of luxury for then. Oh, harsh. Harsh. Arkansas shows start any minute now. Certainly tempting, but I think we should... Okay. I was kind of wanting to see if we could stop by, though. I wanted to check up on them. Alright, deluxe suites at the top. Not this one. This one? Is this our man? Is that you, Randy? Oh my, long time no see. Pleasure's all mine, ladies. Who the hell are you people? Excuse us, sir, we're with the CPD. Must be Gantz from Mainz, correct? That's right. Ain't a Mitch somewhere for... Have we? I recognize this man. I believe we saved him from warhounds during our first time in Mainz. Oh, you're right. A very different looking man. I'd always forgotten. I think I remember now. Those kids from way back when, ain't ya? So what do you want? You received a request from the mayor of Mainz. Told us that you've gone missing. Mayor's looking for me. What's he want with me? Come on, man. You've been gone for like 2 weeks without telling anyone. Everyone back in town's worried about you. I thought something might have happened. They asked us to go looking for you. Okay. Yeah, you found me. Job officers. Don't matter none. I ain't ever going back to Mainz. Wait, are you serious? For what reason? Ain't it obvious? I'm the greatest gambler the state's ever seen. It ain't just my killer skill at the tables. Oh no. Lady Luck can't keep her hands off me too. Who the hell would want to go back to Mainz? Smash rocks all day long? But, come on, man. You sure that's what you want? Everyone's worried sick about you. Could at least contact the mayor and let him know you're okay. Shut up! Just shut up! Can't order me around like this, kid. I'm around a barcode. It'll be off to Michelin for me. Hey, ladies, how about I take you to that fancy resort this weekend? You can pick whatever you want from those boutiques they gotta do. It's all me. Oh, really? We can't wait to go. I mean, we found him, so whatever. Good job on winning it big, man. I guess we'll let the mayor know. Ain't much we can do about him. Guy's drunk off his own success, and plenty of booze by the looks of it. Yeah. Way things turned out is unfortunate. For the mayor, maybe, but you know. All we can do is let the mayor know what happened. Not really our place to force him to return to Mainz. Indeed, it was his own conscious decision. I don't know how conscious he was, because he's pretty freaking wasted, but alright. So in your mind, Lloyd, look like something's bothering you. I was just thinking. There's an amateur gambler who played on the weekend. Had a reputation for having no luck and poor judgment. So how did he suddenly end up winning on such a huge winning streak? It's true. Yeah, right, that is fishy as hell. What do you think it'd take for him to teach me a few of his tricks? I was under the impression you were already a skilled gambler yourself, Randy. Well, I ain't half bad, but even I couldn't manage a 2-week-long hot streak and rake in 500,000 Mira. Pretty sure Gambler Jack's the only man alive who could do something like that. Hey, Gambler Jack, they're making references to those Gambler Jack books that we could read in Code Stu too. Jack's a fictional character, Randy. Oh, hi, ladies. Oh, the heck you guys still doing here? Hey, that's a way to treat old Randy. Let's you two gas on him real quick. No curious about that Gaunt's fellow in there. Go right ahead. What is it? Is he involved in some sort of crime? Nah, it ain't nothing like that. Just wonder if he always acts that full of himself. I know he was more than a few drinks in, but still, he was laying the attitude on a bit thick, don't you think? Yeah, I can see what you mean. Sure, he wasn't high and mighty when he first started coming around here. When he started winning, though, he got louder and way more bossy. But it's part of our job to deal with customers like that, so we didn't really think twice about it. Yeah, I see. Tim said that he wasn't just the alcohol making him like that. Personality aside, that man is something else. It's almost as if he could see through the cards while they were laid down. He must have razor-sharp senses. No kidding, it's totally insane to be honest. Even won straight-up bets at the roulette table too. Think he can read the dealer's minds or see into the future? Sounds impressive. Just way beyond having good instincts. It's more like a superpower. Damn it! What could an idiot have blessed me with such wonderful talents? Anyways, that's about all we know about Gantz. Is that all you needed? Yeah, you've been real helpful. I'll come see you cuties again when I get some free time. We'll see about that. See you later, Randy. I love Legend of Heroes. It's got such heart. Like even just the little interactions like that are just so full of life, you know? Anyways, you should let the mayor know what's happened. Yeah, I'll give him a call. Sky be playing these animals. I do be playing these animals. How you doing, Odetta? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping by. How you doing? Feel like it's been a while since you come around to these parts. Got your toasty boyfriend, and you just don't need us no more. I see how it is. But no, I hope you've been doing good. But glad to see you, as always. Lloyd pulled out Mayor Bixton's phone number and dialed it in. Oh, this is Vixen speaking. Good evening, sir. This is Lloyd Bannings from the SSS. Good to hear from you. Able to find any information on Gantz? About that. He made it big. I can hardly believe it. A man like Gantz winning a fortune at the casino and living in a luxury hotel? I try to reason with him, but he refuses to return to Mainz. And honestly, I can't blame him. If I had $500,000, oh my god. Been a really long while. Sorry, I just wasn't in the mood to watch since having a bad time at the moment. Oh, dead, huh? That sucks. That sucks to hear. Well, hopefully you can relax a little bit and... yeah, hopefully that bad moon passes soon. Gotta peg Toast 24/7 so he's keeping me busy? Yeah, I mean, understandable. That toasty boy, that bread boy and his peggings. He loves it so. We figured out the least we could do was report the situation to you. Perfectly fine, you've done more than enough. I'll make my way to the city tomorrow and speak with Gantz myself. Thank you for your hard work. No trouble at all, sir. If we can be of further assistance, please don't hesitate to contact us again. I can help out with this case as much as we can. Thank you, I'll be counting on you all. There's really not much left to do with it. Man won big and went off with his earnings. Like, I mean, it's not you don't get to hear about that too often, but it does happen, you know? It does happen. He's a good boy, yes he is. Yeah, the toasty boy's a good boy. What did the mayor say? Oh, you know. Definitely surprised about Gantz. Said he'd be coming to Crossbell City tomorrow so you can speak to him. The other's a better man for the job, to be honest. What's wrong to you? Quiet for a while now. Something bothering you? Not particularly. It's a long day, so I'm feeling a bit fatigued. I know what you mean. Investigating those ruins earlier really took it out of me. It's getting pretty late. We should head back home. Tia's been waiting all day for us after all. My daughter! Be good to see her again. One look at her smile and all my exhaustion will completely vanish. Might be a bit much, but I definitely get what you mean. She really just went and turned all our hearts to much, huh? Now let's hurry on home and see our sweet little kiddo. Yeah, she's so cute. Weird name. Want having an anime boy called Randy? Not really. Not really. Like I knew IRL people because his real name is Randolph. His name's Randolph Orlando. So Randy is just a shortened version of it. And I know Randy means horny as well, but even like IRL, I knew a guy whenever I was in high school whose name was Randy. It's just you know, a name. It's a name. It's just not a name in the UK because of that. Yeah. But here in the States, it's just a name. And same with Randolph, you know. It's just a name. It's just a name. Nothing weird about it at all here. Nothing weird about it here at all. I mean, we definitely know about that, though. We definitely do know about that. We're home to Daima. Oh, you're back. Yay! But also, oh, she's so cute. But it's also appropriate considering Randy's he's the Playboy character. So, you know, it checks out. You know, it just checks out. I wish I could be as full of energy as you always are, Kia. Yep, I'm so energetic I could power all of Crossbell. Ooh, I think that's, I think she's got something there. Super weird. No, you. No, you. But it's okay. We're all weird around here. You guys are home late. Was there a lot of work today? Sure was. Didn't have Noel to ferry us around everywhere. We'd probably collapse on the side of the road somewhere. Agreed. It was a busy day. Theo, you look super tired. You alright? So I'll be fine. Someone seen that cute face of yours has completely recharged me. Aww. Since I got so much energy, I'll share some with you. This will supercharge you. Snuggle. Oh, it's so precious. Every time I hear the name Randy, I just imagine the guy from South Park. Yeah, it's basically that. Basically that, you know? What's his freaking last name? I forget his last name. But yeah, what was it? Stands that? Old Randy. Freaking South Park's great. South Park's great. Kia, more like IKEA. Yeah, I guess so. Or like the car Kia. But yeah. There's Kia for you. For sure, a smile will fill you full of pep quicker than any medicine out there. I guess Kia's hugs really are a miracle cure. Thank you, Kia. I think I'm sufficiently recharged. Yay! It's interesting though how her name is spelled with a capital K and a capital A, but the lowercase e. Kia's best car, vroom vroom. Recharging. Come to think of it, is the chief not home yet, Kia? Chief? Oh, he's over in his office. Someone came to visit and he's still talking with him. A visitor? Pretty unusual considering how late it is. Or what did he look like? Old man with a beard and a big belly. Kinda reminds me of a bear. I think the chief called him something like a lawyer. Ah, Mr. Grimwood's here then. Let's see you stopping by so late for. We should go and say hello to him when we have the chance. I'll leave that all to you. I'm on kitchen duty tonight. You're already cooking for everyone. If you want, I can take over. No, I already performed the prep work earlier. Should be easy. Hold on for just a little while longer, okay, Kia? Oh, I want to help, can I? Can I? You want to? Well, then you will be my sous chef. My sous chef. Hell yeah. But yeah, I remember a few people that I know. Look at this guy napping without a care in the world. What else is new? A few people that I knew IRL. I knew a few people named Kia as well. Not a completely uncommon name either. I don't think it was spelled that way. It definitely wasn't spelled that way, but you know. What took you so long? Sorry for dropping by so late. Thought it might be you, Mr. Grimwood. Pleasant surprise to have you visit. Look at this man, the bear man. Okay, you can help out assembling my IKEA furniture. Exactly. Exactly. She gonna build a shelf out of quality IKEA furniture. You get 25% off your next IKEA purchase with the promo code SkyAccents. It's not a real thing, but it'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty great. Getting an IKEA, like a big brand name like that as a sponsor, be pretty cool. Hey, just hit me up, IKEA. I'm here for you. I'm here for you whenever. That's a matter to discuss with Sergey. Since I was in the neighborhood, I took the opportunity to stop home by. Managed to discuss, huh? Yeah, I'll get to the chase. About Kia's identity. Yo! Did you find out anything? Fortunately not. Seems the request was also submitted to the guild, but I, at Sergey's behest, explored another possibility. Fortunately, it wasn't. Actually, I'm pleased to say the possibility I looked into was a bust. You were happy it was a bust? Right, it was pertaining to his story several years back. Multiple cases of child abductions, primarily focused in the Calvert Republic. Child abductions? It's horrible. I'll admit the more unnecessary details, but it was a pretty massive case. Because Calvert wasn't the only country targeted, an international investigation team was created to get to the bottom of things. Each country's army, police force, bracer guild, you name it, everyone cooperated to put an end to the mess. We could have probably had a fancy name for like what Calvert's going to be going through in the Calvert story games. But oh well. Oh well, oh well. Hugs. Hashtag sponsor. Exactly. No need to read the instructions. Hugs, Apple. All the hugs. All the hugs. It's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. First I've ever heard of it. Same here. Since it was kept under wraps, it must have been pretty damn serious. Yes, eventually the case was closed. In the end, it was decided that due to its nature, it was to be kept strictly confidential. And the reason I know about it is because I was involved, serving as an advisor. Wait, hold on a second. You saying there's a chance Kia would have been one of the victims from the whole abduction incident? The same thing, so I searched through the case records again. To my relief, I wasn't able to find any children who matched Kia's description. For the record, nearly all the men responsible for those horrors were arrested and remainder committed the neck rope. The word that I probably would get bonked for saying on YouTube. I simply came by today to inform Sergey of my findings. I see. Be right back in 3 minutes. What a perfect, what a very precise timing you got there, Odetta. But alright, enjoy, doing what it is you're doing. We'll still be here. Billie Eilish released a music video for the Barbie movie. Been waiting for this movie for ages. Oh, I see. Well, enjoy that. Enjoy that. We'll be here in the next 3 minutes. Okay, guys, we're gonna be ending chat. We're gonna be ending stream real quick. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the. Nah, it'd be pretty funny though. Just in the middle of a cutscene, just because Odetta was gonna be gone for 3 minutes. Maybe I'm toxic, but maybe that's okay. I mean, the Kia wasn't part of that, but the fact that it actually happened, we would have ended up telling you all about this eventually. Anyways, we're back to square one with Kia. That's fine. We're just gonna keep doing what we're doing. Back from Billie Eilish, the first seconds are boring. Awesome. Awesome. Well, welcome back. I'm sorry to hear that that was boring. Me? More entertaining? Oh, you flatter me. If I only had like a blushing emote for my model, I would be blushing sky for you. Red sky warning. Look after the little kiddo until we find one of her relatives. I'd appreciate it if you could keep sheltering the child here. But in the case we can't end up finding a relative, you should consider entrusting her to a foster family or to a church orphanage. But these are outcomes all you need to start considering. Stop being a kid isn't like taking in some stray animal. She can't just keep living here forever, no matter how cute she might be. That might be true. Yeah, you're right. She need a good bit more care than some kitten, that's for sure. Sorry everyone, seems I brought down the mood a bit. I'll adopt her. I'll do it. She's my daughter now. By the way, Toast bought the plane ticket, so he's officially going to the UK, hopefully. Hey, nice. Yeah, I know he was. I know he said he was saving up for plane tickets to go and see you again, and glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Hope you two have a whole lot of fun. Do all the unsay-so things like holding hands. Ayo, ayo. But yeah. Hopefully you guys have a good time. Hopefully everything goes well for him. No layovers or canceled flights or anything like that. Yeah. About when would that be? About when I had a lot of fun with Hostess. My mom's the third wheel. Woo! I mean, last time you said that she gave you guys some individual time, right? So, ayo. Mama Odetta, Mama Rose, she knows how to play the third wheel correctly. But yeah, about when do you think the tickets are for? Is it going to be soon? Is Toasty Boy going to be making it over there again soon? When was the last time? I feel like was that last time in like October? No, it was not that at all. It was, when was the last time? I can't remember. When was the last time he was in the States and you guys was able to meet up? It feels like it's been forever ago, but at the same time it feels like it was just like last month. 20th of September, I think. Wow. So it was before October. Damn, that was a long time ago. September before October? Yeah, September, October. Yeah, we, like, it's July right now, so it would be, July, August, September, October, November, December. And then, retrace it. I accidentally booked it too early. Oh, nice. Well, I mean, hey, if, the earlier to see you, right? The earlier for the Toasty Boy to see you. Well, yeah, I'm happy for you guys. I'm real happy for you guys. It's so precious. So precious. The OTP is true. The OTP is true. Anyway, you all just returned from a long day of work, didn't you? I didn't you have a report to deliver, so I think I should excuse myself now. Oh, please wait. Drew, there's something we were planning on consulting you about. Oh, what's that? You see? Missing minor, Sergey, and yeah. Yeah, you're working on a missing person case. Sounds like a job for the SSS, alright. Didn't seem like anything illegal was going on, so we just let him be. I was wondering if we should try a little harder to get him to go home, though. Complicated question. If you're bracers, there'd be a little more wiggle room to negotiate. Comes with the job. Police officer tries to avoid that move, however. Odds are the whole situation will turn into a civil dispute. Exceedingly fine line. I was afraid you'd say that. You guys don't have to make his own decisions, so in the end, I guess it's none of our business. Yeah, he's not doing anything illegal, so don't worry about it. If he was just some brat, we could have given him a little kick in the rear and sent him home. It's true. After that, you mentioned his skills and luck with gambling completely changed, almost like he was a different person. Yeah, it's weird. Ian? His name's Ian? I forgot about that. I remember Grimwood, but... Ian? Alright. Something about this rub you the wrong way? Might just be a coincidence, but lately two similar stories have come to my attention. Hey, yo, is there a new drug on the market that just increases your gambling skills? Oh, hell yeah. Telling me there's not one, but 3 lucky bastards who hit the jackpot? That's a bit different. Stories I heard involve a stockbroker who works in a securities firm and the manager of a trading company. Recently, both companies sustained heavy losses and were almost in the red, but the last few days they seemed to have experienced an incredible rebound. I couldn't believe it when I saw the numbers. Especially the stockbroker said he bought and sold stocks with unprecedented luck and intuition, as if he could see the future. That sounds pretty familiar. Don't worry, I'm sure it's only a coincidence. I mean, yeah, there's nothing... I don't know of anything that can read into the future, so I don't know. From what I've heard, these two have also become extremely arrogant just as their fortunes reversed. It's a bit piqued my interest. I mean, people turn into assholes when they're rich. It tends to happen a lot. Gonna be easier to bury his body somewhere, at least I know the fields. Well, you know, I think Toast would be okay with that. Dying by your hands. I think he'd be like, you know what? Worth it. Doesn't matter. Got to be within 6 feet of Rosa. It's fine. We're good. That's definitely strange. Hey, Ian, any chance you know the backgrounds of those two? Not yet, but if you're interested, I can start looking into them right away. Want to check possible ties, I presume? Yeah, possible. Something to catch your attention, Chief. And you're in this business, Lloyd. It never hurts to have all the info you can. Simple as that. I understand. Guy told me the same, something like that too. And the decisive factor is an investigation or intuition and information you uncover. Well then, I'll get out of your way now. If there's anything else bothering you, please don't hesitate to stop by my office. Everything in my power to help out. Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Grimwood. I'll definitely take you up on that offer when the time comes. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna put a restraining order on him. You kill him from 7 feet away, so he doesn't even get to be within the 6 feet within you. Within you? Hey yo. 6 feet near you. Sad Toasty boy. Oh well. Just knowing that that it was you that put an end to his diabetes probably would be enough to make him happy as well. Ravache managed to recover their smuggling routes. Yes, sir. The 3 of the routes we decimated over the last week have already been reorganized, and trying to impede them with their resilience was most unexpected. How curious. Seems to believe that they didn't have the manpower to accomplish such a thing. The boss finally involved himself in their restoration efforts. It's the strangest part. Killing bears is nowhere to be found. It's appeared to be solely the work of the subordinates. The report states that they only brought enough for a small squad. Not only that, but there were no warhounds present either. How interesting. Now I'm even more curious. There's been a battle of even numbers. You should have come out victorious. They employed those Reinford heavy machine guns, perhaps. Yes, actually. Their main forces appear to have been armed with them. However, the report also mentions that their battle prowess has skyrocketed. Interesting. Yeah, there definitely seems to be some sort of a drug, then. That's going about. Drugs. Get the impression Don Marconi is trying his utmost to appease the Seeker and quell his rage. I don't recall any new reports of Jaegers being employed or any training exercises being held either. Very peculiar indeed. You implying that they've acquired a trump card right under our noses. Precisely. He did say something about a trump card. As far as I'm able to tell, this trump card of theirs is something truly extraordinary indeed. Perhaps even more so than our own. Like Yin, however, this new measure of theirs is something that can turn the tide of battle at a moment's notice. How the hell do they... What was that? Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. We got a problem on our hands. A group of men draped in black are unloading rounds into the building. Ravache, I think. About 10 of them, and the killing bears into one of them. There are only 10 measly grunts. Right up and finish them off then. Don't worry about the police. This is self-defense. If anything goes. thing is, the guys aren't human, I'm telling you. They're holding massive machine guns with just one hand. Quite literally, what's his name? The main character of Wolfenstein, Blazkowicz. That's his name. just Blazkowicz. Nice. The first door's been breached. It's only a matter of time before they reach us, sir. Damn it, if only Master Yen was here. Oh dear. I doubt even I could outwit our folks in such a barbaric situation as this. Master Sao, you don't mean. Let's go, Lao. Relying on Yin for a petty squabble like this would be a stain on Heiyu's name. Come on, let's demonstrate our might as the conquerors of the Eastern Quarter. Yeah, Sao is an interesting character. He's an interesting type. Within me, ayo. Ayo. I mean, if you'll let him, I'm sure he'll be happy to please, you know. He'd be happy to try his best at the very least. Yeah, interesting. Definitely seems like there's some sort of, like, performance-enhancing drugs. We got steroids up in here now. This girl's full of surprises. Tell him the Kia cooked all of these sunny-side-up eggs for us, too. You sure did. I think we're so good I ended up picking a few tricks from her. Fried eggs are fried eggs with a bit of runny yolk. Nice. Look at this bacon, too. It's fried to perfection. There's the right amount of crispiness. Display just as much skill helping me with yesterday's cream stew. You sure you don't have any training in the culinary arts, Kia? I don't know. Maybe. Whenever I cook, it's like my hands are moving on their own. This is possible to retain skills like that through muscle memory. The fact that she's this talented at her age is pretty amazing. Nya. Dio, I was wondering, you feel okay today? Ah, you look fine as far as I can tell. But if you're not feeling 100%, maybe you should take the day off and rest? Nah, I'm fine. After all, I went to bed quite a bit earlier than usual yesterday. I don't think we have any urgent requests to take care of, so we can always wait and see how you're feeling. And there's the urgent request. A call? Pretty early for that, ain't it? Is it Fran? I'll check. Saving myself for the Grim Reaper? Hey, yo, I mean. You got a bone to pick with him? Hey, yo. Lloyd Bennett's special super... Yeah, I know already. The heck are you? What are you doing right now? Yona? No one's expecting a night out like yourself to be awake this early in the morning. Clang, I don't pull an all-nighter. But enough about that, doesn't matter. From how carefree you sound, I bet you don't know anything at all, right? Don't know anything about... what? So you don't know. Well, then I got a great and brilliant... the great and brilliant Yona will do you a favor. The dead of night yesterday, technically today I guess, but besides the point. Anyway, someone raided Heiyu's office. What? They were caught completely off guard too. No offense, all defense, you know? Apparently they took some serious damage. Ask me, it had been done by those Ravache guys. It's not outside the realm of possibility. Thanks for the heads up, Yona. Yo me now, Lloyd. Do I really? I like my men dead inside like me, JK. I mean, Toast will be dead inside of you, ayo. It's, close enough, right? In this day and age, you just gotta, you gotta take what you can get, alright? That was Yona? Something crazy popped up. Lloyd relayed the information, yada yada. Is that really true, Lloyd? It's freaking insane. More than to pull such a stun in the city, even if it was in the middle of the night. Huh? Well, this is true. I bet anything the First Division's already jumped on the case. Why don't you that much, though? Then go ahead and check it out. Only after you finish eating. Will do, sir. Will you be good to go, Tio? Yeah, of course. I'm gonna walk over to the Harbor District after we finish our breakfast. Yay. But first off, I want to check out this. Okay, so we still have this one, which is still long. God damn. Still a long one, and those ones are still reported. Interesting. No new support requests, and the one we do got is still got quite a bit of time on that one before we have to worry about anything. Okay, swap that around back to the way I want it. May as well save as well. Been a hot second. 121, and it's now like 210. So yeah, you know, I don't want his parents to murder me if I did anything. Hey yo. That's not a no. From what I was hearing, there was no in that sentence. It was just like I don't want to die just yet. As always, there's no doubt he's one of us, a vigilant protector of the special support section. And great, I imagine he will eviscerate any suspicious characters that dare enter. Nah, cute doggo. But yeah, it's been nice. It's been really nice hearing about all the wholesomeness, all the extremely wholesome and nothing else at all between old Toast and Rosa. So kawaii desu ne. So cute. Alright, we got 700 fire quartz, so what can we do? What can we do? Slot 600, so I could either buy this one for Tio or that one, finish off that. You know what, let's do that. Okay, we'll do that one and finish that one off. So, okay, the only ones I got left now is 600 for Ellie, and then 1400 for Tio. Okay, so yeah, 2,000 is all I need. So I can sell everything that's up to 2,000, but I don't really need the money that badly right now, so I can just wait. Super kawaii! Kill me. Kawaii. It's such a weird word, or such a weird phrase, you know? The kawaii and kawaii, it's like the exact same word, but it's got completely different meanings. There's like one very slight difference in pronunciation, and it completely changes the word. Kawaii being cute and kawaii being scary. SS Crew's back at it again, huh? Alright, back at it again! You hear that? Must mean you've heard the news, I assume. Assume that means you already know, too. You think I am, honey? Of course I know. I know everything. We talked to everybody in the branch already, so together on the second floor. First, this was the possibility of a war going on between the two organizations. This presses just how quickly the guild works. And like usual, the CPD is way late to the game. Comes down to difference in procedure. We got our own way of handling an emergency, as I'm sure you all do as well. Yeah! Totally! Yeah, we're totally just not flying by the seat of our pants. Yeah, nah, that's just crazy. Who would do that? As such, I believe it would be best for you to address this as you normally would. Right! Does that mean Estelle and Joshua are up here? Hey, Estelle, Joshua. Oh, you guys came. You hear about the big news about Heyo already? Yeah, I've already started conducting our investigation. Seems all the bracers have gathered here too. It's for a sight. See, the divine blade of wind is downstairs. Surely a sight to behold. And contacted all of us on our enigmas this morning. That's why we all made our way here as soon as we could. Damn, you guys really are just too quick. You sure? Maybe you guys are too slow. You're too slow. Secretly a bunch of slackers, maybe? Either way, Vache sure left one heck of a mess for us to clean up. Said it, sister. You said it, sister. Sure, there might be not that many people in the area at night, but civilians still could have got caught up in their mess. Just thinking about it got me steamed, so ready to rearrange some mafia face. Classic Estelle. Oh, classic Estelle. Looking after the doggos. Hey, nice. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, Apple. Doggos. You know, animals really make a big difference. Whenever I was younger, you know, I always had cats, and then whenever I was in my senior year of high school, my childhood cat died, and so I didn't have any cats. I didn't have any animals from that point until late last year. Like I think it was around Christmas of last year where we adopted Mimi, where she was just like poking around our house, and we ended up building her a little box because it was getting cold outside, so we built a little box for her to sleep in, but you know, that was as far as it was going. And then we enclosed our back porch a little bit more so that it would be a little bit warmer for her. And then we were like, alright, the heck with it, come inside, you stinking stray. And, you know, we went through all the procedures of, you know, making sure, you know, go to the vet, make sure she was, you know, clean and whatnot, and then adopted her and whatnot. It's so nice. It's so crazy, like what the mental is on that. Like having an animal, it's just like it really does boost your mental. Really does. Like way more than you realize. Currently making your scrapbook. Oh, and making a scrapbook. I want to see what you're doing. Don't have fleas everywhere. Well, not even that. It was basically we got like worm. Like we gave her medicine to make sure that she was dewormed. Make sure she didn't have any worms. And we wanted to see if she was spayed. We wanted to spay her so that she wouldn't go into heat. Because, you know, when cats go into heat, they do that very, very, like, obnoxious, like, almost blood-curdling, like which, yeah. We didn't want to have to deal with that. So, we got that checked. And, yeah, luckily she was already spayed. So, she was definitely somebody's cat at some point in time, but then who knows what happened. She, you know, wasn't a missing animal and anything like that, so okay then. Yeah, they get loud. Yeah. Make sure the New York section is super capitalist. I'm sorry, Rosa. This place is a mess. So it looks like the aftermath of a raid. A raid, Shadow Legends, hey yo. Definitely, there are traces of heavy weaponry scattered all over. If they didn't resort to explosives, whole place would be a crater if they did. Yeah. You guys are on the scene too, eh? Franz? I don't even know who you are. Situation looking. Rush out here as soon as we heard the news. Don't know much yet. What I've heard is that the shots were fired in the middle of the night. Dudley and the others are in the middle of conducting an investigation. Sounds like the 1st Division beat us to the punch. I always quick to the jump on cases like this. I'd like to ask the members of Heyu some questions. Mind letting us inside? Suppose I could. It's only told all the civilians passed through here. Better make an excuse to Dudley for me, though. Of course, thanks for helping us out. Yeah, I mean, we're still all officers, so it's whatever. For what, Apple? Hugs. I mean, I'm sure Apple was talking about the, of showing you about all of the New York culture, considering he's been through that quite a lot. Interesting little thing. It's like a, reminds me of Mafia, to be honest. This area's like reminding me of Mafia. It was such a fun game. Mafia 1 and 2 in particular. Mafia 3, not so much. But you know. I modeled back the stickers and found one sticker where 2 bunnies are hugging? Nice. It could be you and Toast, just saying. Ayo. Wait, Sal, you'll excuse me then. I'd like to help you, but unless you're willing to give us more details, not much we can do. You have to forgive me. After all, it was late into the night. I haven't the foggiest idea who these assailants may be or why they targeted our humble company. So it appears you were able to mount an efficient defense. First and second floors are devastated, yet this room remains spotless. On the world, we were able to fend off assailants armed with heavy machine guns. I'll admit it was tricky. However, the assailants managed to escape our grasp, I'm afraid. Many of our men were sent to St. Ursula. My oh my, what a disaster. Yeah, my condolences. No, if you'll excuse us. Hi, it's the SSS. You four? What's the special support section doing here? Why, good morning, Detective Bannings. See the rest of you have come along as well. Our interruption, Sal. Know you're busy with the aftermath of the raid, but could I borrow a moment of your time? Anything for you, my friend. You excuse us then, Dudley. Appreciate having you stop by. Yeah, have a nice day. Goodbye. I know Dudley is actually somewhat important, because, like, I've seen stuff. It irritates me to no end, but I'm leaving this snake to you. Okay. Try to get what you can out of him. Yes, sir. But yeah, I've seen Dudley in Trails into Reverie, which is the one that came out just like a week ago, and I'm excited because I mean I really thought that Dudley was just going to be kind of like a one and done character. I didn't see anything about him in in Code Steel. Then again, he could have just been one of those characters I kind of skipped over because I didn't think he was that important. But I'm excited to replay the Code Steel games as well. I can't wait. I love Legend of Heroes so much. If I could, honestly, I would definitely like 12, 16-hour stream just the Legend of Heroes. If I could, but I don't think my energy levels could even withstand that. Like, if I ever did a 24-hour stream, it probably would be like an RPG of some sort. Like, that'd be so much fun. If, like, whenever Trails into Reverie came out, if I just did a 24-hour stream of that game, it would have been great. Would have been great. But alas, making deep love. Make sure to put it on the V card I'm making for him. Hey, yo, nice. On the V card. Hey, yo. Been quite some time, my friends. Here you all have had quite the adventure on the final day of the anniversary festival. Assuming Yin told you all about it. As you know, the special support section doesn't follow conventional investigation protocols. That in mind, how about you go ahead and tell us your true intentions? Oh, Lloyd. No point wasting your time with his usual song and dance. Not only that, but we have a lot of ground to cover with Sal. Figured to get straight to the point. Well, no, that's one hell of a gutsy move. Oh, it can be quite audacious when he wants to be. Laugh it up. Excellent, Mr. Banning. Simply superb. I knew I was right to put my hopes into you. Very well. Not particularly fond of trivial exchanges anyways. If your questions are within the realm of my knowledge, I will provide the answers you seek. Thank you, Sal. There are 3 things I wanted to ask you about. Sealings for identity. Such assume Ravachi is behind last night's raid. Was there any chance the attack was carried out by a third party? You're gonna ask about that too? Very well. Now, please explain for them. Sir. Sealings may have been masked to conceal their identities, but there's no doubt it was Ravachi's men. Not only were their weapons identical, but so was their combat style. Something that can't be mimicked so easily. See, it makes sense. In that case, something's still rubbing me the wrong way. Hey, you guys are all pretty damn good martial artists. Heck, I bet your man Lao here could handle beatings left and right. You flatter me. Sure, Ravachi doesn't have a shortage of combat pros, but none of them could match up with you guys one-on-one. So, how'd you get thrashed so hard by a handful of their thugs? Was the killing bear leading the charge or something? No, I don't believe the esteemed general manager of sales was present. In other words, handpicked ex-Jaeger friends. We believe Rivachi's regular combat personnel to be behind this attack. That's the case, then how? Though their techniques were simple, their speed and power were beyond comprehension. They were able to brandish those heavy machine guns single-handedly. Our defenses were easily crushed by their unnatural strength. Never took the first 2 floors with ease. No fooling. Wasn't only limited to their power and speed either. They had inhumane endurance as well. Thanks to that, I had to put into practice a few dangerous techniques. Dangerous techniques? Like what? Wasn't aware you were trained in combat yourself, Sao. I'm nothing but an amateur compared to Master Yin. Alright. Future interactions. Oh, so somebody started mowing, I think. Might be picking up on the mic. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. I'm not going to beat around the bush, Sal. I do plan to respond to the raid. So that's what you want to know, is it? If you want to know the manner of organization Heiyu is, then there shouldn't be any need to ask such a question. So you're planning to retaliate, then? How presumptuous to think we would ever do such a thing. Misunderstand, I'm speaking only in terms of crisis management. At the end of the day, what matters most to our company is profit. In situations where profits are threatened, it is my sworn duty to crush our antagonizers through the appropriate methods. I fail to see what's so strange about that. What an annoyingly shrewd man. For real, for real. We'll send some photos of my scriptbook to your server or channel. Hey, nice. Do it. Do it, Odetta. And yeah, for anybody lurking around, just a reminder, down in the description, we've got a link to the Discord and my Twitter and things like that. So, you know, if you want to. I'm just saying it's there. It's there. And while you're down there, like and subscribe. Ayo. I'm trying to say all that stuff more often, considering... Yeah, they say that it really does boost numbers if you say it. And sometimes people just kind of are lurking around and be like, oh, you know what, yeah, sure, why not, I will like this video, yeah, I will subscribe, why not? So, I personally hate it, but, I mean, if it works, it works. Like and subscribe! It's requesting assistance from Heiyu's main office, one of those appropriate methods. Be submissive, ayo. Who's my good little submissive subby wubby? Is it Toast, the subby wubby boy? He subscribed to me a few times over with his VTuber account, his personal account, his his risky streaming account. Aye. But yeah, reinforcements from Heiyu's main office, huh? You really aren't beating around the bush, are you? To answer your question, I have no such plans at the moment. After all, my reputation is on the line here. However, there's no guarantee the main office will respect my wishes and may intervene regardless. I suppose I should be able to keep them out of things for a little while at the very least. Either way, we are sorely lacking information about Rivachi's current improvements. As such, we don't have any effective countermeasures. For now, I've assigned someone to keep a close eye on their movements. That someone being an extremely reliable collaborator of ours. He requested Yin's assistance, because he would be the best option for an undercover mission like this. And Kia's identity. This isn't directly related to the case in question, but I figured I'd ask while I'm here. You really don't know anything about Kia? Ah, Lloyd, that's Kia, you said. That meant to be a person's name. Sounds more like a code word to me. Interesting. Pardon me, I see this is a serious matter. I don't know if he was joking, though. All I know is that Kia is the name of the little girl you took into custody after the Shores auction. That and the fact that our dear collaborator offered you a small piece of advice while you were there. What was that again? Exhibits of the second half of the auction are stored in the room over there. For information, there was sent to Heiyu a bomb, so to speak, among the items. Yeah. A large leather trunk will be exhibited at the end of the auction. Inside the trunk is a bomb which will only serve to jeopardize Rivachi's position. The information was sent to us through a very complicated route. We're unable to determine the identity of the informant, however, in some ways that only made it more credible. We wanted to be certain, however, so we asked our friend to check on it. Even in my wildest dreams, never expected this purported bomb to end up being a small girl. Damn, looks like he's gonna feign ignorance to the very end. Let's assume you're telling the truth. You have an inkling as to who that informant might have been? Logically speaking, information this sensitive and incriminating would point to the actions of a Rivachi defector. The only thing I can say for certain is that whoever was behind it are an incredibly skilled individual. Interesting. Well, I was thinking like it could be Garcia, but at the same time Garcia was very surprised about that as well. So I don't think Garcia is the snake in Rivachi, if Rivachi still has a snake. Anyway, this is as far as our knowledge regarding Kia goes. So I suppose it's up to you whether you believe me or not. So thanks for answering us honestly. No further questions. OnlyFans where? Nah. If you want to see nude sky accents, just follow me on Twitter or Discord. I post shirtless pics all the time because, you know, I had new tattoos. And I'm just like, look at this tattoo, and it's like, yeah, there I am, popping the top. Hey yo, how you doing? I do have a fan tag, right? The NSFW art tag for things like that, but I have yet to receive things like that yet. And honestly, I'm relatively okay with that, you know? Like, it's fine. I know it's going to happen one day, so yeah, I'm preparing for that eventuality. I think it's probably going to happen relatively soon as well, considering I think Apple's cooking. I think Apple's cooking with something. I think he's made a pact with the higher powers, and I believe my fate has been sealed in some manner of speaking. So, yeah, keep an eye on the NSFW tag, the Axons with 3 X's, because duh. I love that tag, by the way. That's still a very good tag. Now then, does this conclude your questioning? For the moment, appreciate your cooperation. Mind if I give the department an outline of what we discussed? Do as you like, my friend. By the way, Detective Bannings. Yeah. Be honest with you, this raid was far beyond what I thought Revanche was capable of. I was under the impression that I was fully cognizant of their forces, connections, and strategies. Man, throwing out words I haven't heard in years. Cognizant? I haven't heard that word in forever. Further, given the security that they currently find themselves under, or the scrutiny, I never expected them to pull off such a brazen move. Truly surpassed all my expectations. I'm almost a little impressed. I must say I'm unbelievably excited for what's to come. I cannot recall an instance in the last few years where a situation didn't play out exactly as I had expected. This is a rare opportunity for me to wield the full force of my power and intellect to my heart's desire. The mere thought gives me an indescribable joy. Hey, watch yourself. You're truly unbelievable. Do not think for one second that I will allow the police to ruin my fun, although I'm willing to grant a unique opportunity to your department. If you can somehow resolve this situation before Heyu begins his retaliation, then we'll have no need to do so. I'll be eagerly awaiting your next move. It sounds an interesting character. Like, he's very brazenly a criminal, and we've always known that. But on the same hand, he's never been somebody that we've been against. Like, in Code Steel, we've met him. I remember meeting Sal once before in Code Steel, but you didn't fight him, you didn't really bash heads with him at all, which is very interesting if we're ever going to. It's very possible that, you know, it's the devil that you know, right? That they might just become that. The enemies that are the ones that we know, that we are associated with, but not necessarily, you know, they never get brought to justice. Which is very interesting. It's a very interesting thing. He's been busy with life in gym. Wait, what? Hopefully Toast stream this week. He may do it. I think so. He's been busy with life in gym. Yeah, I know. He got a new Toasty Boy got a new schedule. He told us that he's been going to the gym with Papa Toast, and yeah. And there's also all that with his computer getting, his laptop getting broken whenever what was it? I forget his dog's name, but his dog bounced into his laptop and broke the stream and all that. And then yeah, actually did let him borrow his laptop, but he still hasn't set up anything yet. But yeah, one day using his brother's laptop at the moment. Yeah, very nice of Axel, but he hasn't done anything with that yet. I don't stream off a laptop. I don't know how Toast has done it. I really don't. Like, I would not. I got a fancy computer, and even still, streaming sometimes gives me issues, so, you know, sorted it out, apparently, so he may stream. Well, hopefully so. Hopefully he comes back. Be nice. Especially considering, like, this week Kaiju is taking a break, and Conqueror's going on to, like, a bit of a short hiatus, considering he's got to put in some extra IRL work hours, so, you know, he's not going to be able to have the time to stream. So, yeah, lately it's just Ryder and me in our little community. Just the two bros. The Skydas. Just the Skyda. He was gonna do a testing stream when you was on, since he thought it would be funny, but he was too tired. Nice, Toast. Nice. I would have went over there and live streamed his live stream and made fun of him. That's what this stream would have turned into. Probably not, actually. I probably just would have been like, okay, alright then. things have gotten really serious. They give us plenty of useful information to work with, but can't believe Sao would be so blatant in implying a full-scale war with Vache. Things keep heating up like this, then we're gonna have a real mess on our hands. We're screwed if they decide to have a firefight in the middle of town. Additionally, we have to consider the possibility that Heiyu may call for reinforcements. There are more than a few dark clouds already gathering on the horizon. Even so, it sounds like we still have a bit of time judging by what Sao said. Lots of suspicious details about what this raid Vache pulled off. We need to find out as much as we can about it before Heiyu mobilizes. I agree. Shall we visit each of the districts and question the citizens? No, I think we'd better go straight to the source. Spare Vache a visit. You kidding, right? We may have gone there once before, but still. I was there before the incident at the auction. Wouldn't it be too reckless to go there now? It's true. He may have struck a deal with us, but it only relates to Kia's case. However, there's something I'm concerned about. Might be Garcia's movements. I didn't have encounters with him to know what kind of person he is. Never seemed the type to be reckless, and I got the feeling he had a strong command over his subordinates. Absolutely right. He's a well-known Jaeger commander, way too disciplined to pull off any crazy stunts. The fact, it's pretty hard to imagine him ordering his men to launch an assault on Heiyu like this. Did Garcia actually order the raid, or did his subordinates act on their own? That's something we need to find out. Right. That's the way to do that, is to start asking questions around Vache's base. Guys want to head there now? So that's our best option. Should be relatively low risk if there's somebody asking around the area. Let's go have ourselves a little stakeout. Tonight, there's gonna be a stakeout. Live reaction stream of someone else's stream. I mean, I remember people have done that before. One of my favorite Fubuki streams in Hololive, VTuber Fubuki from Hololive. She's Gen 1, right? She was Gen 1, but also part of Hololive Gamers. Fubuki's great. Fubuki's fantastic. But she did a live reaction stream to waiting for some of her it wasn't Gen mates, but some of her fellow Hololive members to stream, which was hilarious. Like, I believe it was Marine and Shion, forget her name. Been a while. I don't watch her very often. Sad to say, but you know. But yeah, they were doing an IRL, a live collab, you know, or an off collab. Is that what they call it? They're doing one of those, and they overslept by like 4 hours or something like that. It was a relatively crazy amount of time, you know. It was definitely not on time. It was way late, and there was like, you know, however many people were waiting for the stream to go live for them to wake up. And so instead of, you know, just letting sleeping dogs lie and whatnot, Fubuki was just literally streaming that page and talking about like, when are they going to wake up? Can we get some bets? And got a hashtag trending and all sorts of things like that. Oh, she's great. She's the best friend ever. She's the best friend ever. I have too many stickers of stickers I don't need. Why you got stickers on stickers? Hey, yo, girl, I heard you like stickers, so I put stickers on your stickers so you can sticker away stickers. Pot stickers. Just like I thought, there are more guards posted here than usual. Looking way more pissed than I was expecting to. Impatient, excited, vigilant, anxious. Detecting a wide range of emotions from them. They all high as a kite! I'm just thinking that they must be on high alert for any retaliation from Heiyu. This isn't gonna be easy. For now, ascertaining Garcia's movements should be what? Oh, look at that. Isn't that convenient? Garcia Rossi. Sam, how that monster managed to sneak up on us. It's you guys. You got us to show your faces around after all that shit you put us through. Won't make any excuses. Our deal with you only concerns Kia and Kia alone. And we're understood. You use our deal as an excuse to come once into our territory. I'm gonna beat the ever-loving hell out of you. This guy's one dangerous old man. I know why you lot snooping around here. However, you won't be able to get a single word out of me on the matter. You understand and get lost. Alright then. Please just tell me one thing. If hypothetically you were to attack an armed enemy stronghold, would you attack head-on from the front, leaving everything to brute strength? An honest Jaeger like myself would never stoop to such a poor strategy. I'd wait until there was an opening and make a precise strike. Maximum results, minimum damage. When you do the same, son of the war god, don't you ever call me that again. But yeah, that's how Jaegers operate. That's so. Thank you, appreciate the answer. You're a strange kid. Anyways, you better not come in here unprepared, you hear me? Promise you'd be torn to shreds. We did kind of just like, we kind of swept that under the rug that Randy's the son of the Red Constellation's war god. The leader of the one of the two most important prominent members of prominent Jaegers. He's we kind of just didn't talk about it anymore. He's like, you don't want to talk about it? It's okay, buddy. Don't worry about it. Man, like, man, I want to know more. I want to know more. I want to know more. Keep buying bundles of themes for each section, but I keep getting ugly ones. Ah, Odetta's playing Gotcha IRL. I remember I used to kind of do that. There was I remember when I was real young, a real young kid. There was these like smiley face stickers that you could get, and they were in those little I don't even remember what they're called. You know, the little like capsule machines. Those little like capsule machines that were at a bunch of restaurants. And so like after we'd pay for a meal and whatnot, I'd use the spare change and buy a sticker, and like just get a whole bunch of whatever, you know, like a little a demon smiling. There was like a shark that was smiling. I think I got a Homer Simpson buying a donut smiling face. Got a whole freaking bunch of them. Got a whole freaking one. Love capsule machines? Yeah. Yeah, they were pretty fun. They were pretty fun as a kid. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of those things. I think they're all still like up on my door as well. Like I always put them on my door whenever I was younger, and they're all still there. It totally doesn't match the rest of my room, but I mean, whatever. Something sure seemed off with him. Looked tense, but unusually haggard. I'm saying the same thing. His words were very aggressive, but I felt like they didn't have the same force behind them. I could sense a great deal of fatigue. What do you suppose could have happened to him? He was in such a sorry state. I didn't like the guy at all. I bet you guys would love to know why that is, huh? Grace, huh? I was like, who is this? Grace, sir? I haven't seen you in a long ass time. Just love popping up at the most random times, don't you? What can I say? My reporter's intuition guides me to the juiciest of scoops. Anyways, what do you say we do the old give and take? I'll be anxiously awaiting your arrival at the jazz bar. Hey, yo, the jazz bar? Sign me up! The country flags are so sick. Very serious are the cat ones and the country flags. Nice. Yeah, I think I have like there's one. I see one. There's one over there. I got quite a few of them. I think there's probably like a good like 30, 40, maybe 50 stickers on my door over there. So yeah, it's just like look through all of them. Like, is there? I got pretty lucky usually. I got pretty lucky considering I took so long between each of my purchases and whatnot. I generally didn't get repeats. I generally speaking didn't get repeats. I think I only had like 2 or 3 repeats. But yeah. I think I got like one cat over there. A whole bunch of them. None of them. I got a Statue of Liberty, but no flags. None of those. What should we do, Lloyd? For now, let's just hear what she has to say. She should keep her guard up. We need to be careful not to let anything slip around her. Duly noted. And the granddad booked a holiday for Norway on a cruise ship next year without giving my mom heads up, so I got more use from a Norway stickers. Hey, nice. Norway, huh? What's there to do in Norway? I don't know much about Norway. To be fair, I don't know much about any of those like Viking countries, you know? Like when you think of like Norway, Sweden, Finland, you think of the Vikings, but I don't know much about them. Like I've learned more about Finland, obviously, considering Minkyu's yeah, that's where he lives, that's where he's from. So, yeah, I've been able to learn a bit more about Finnish culture and things like that from him, but still, you know, Sweden and Norway, I don't know much about any of that. I don't know much about any of that at all. Oh, now, there you are. Let me cut to the chase. Is there anything you'd be willing to share about the Heyu raid? I'm sure Sao showered you with all sorts of delightful details over at his office. Quick as ever. But I didn't even know we visited Heyu. Well, I found out about the incident this morning and was heading over to ask Sao some questions when I saw Dudley barge in. As I was sitting there on the sidelines trying to feel the situation out, who would show up but you guys? Shortly afterwards, I see Dudley leave with this typical scowl. A bit later, you all came out looking as worried as I've ever seen you. After seeing all that, how do you expect me to not think you learned something huge? Guess that makes sense. Still, Grace, think you know better than anyone that we can't casually disclose information about an open investigation. Well, of course I know that's silly. That's why I call this chat a little give and take. After all, aren't you dying for some details on Garcia Rossi? Do you mean? We're dangling the bait right under our noses, ain't you? That's a nice little cherry on top. I might have some juicy info about a so-called auction, too. The way I hear, Ravachi messed up so bad, there's the speaker isn't really interested in speaking with them anymore. Ooh. I've been to Norway before, but I never left the boat. Just watched the mountains from the distance, and some people went on land to a village or something. Huh. Could be interesting, but yeah, I've never been. Like, a lot of those European countries, I don't know, like, much of anything about. Because we don't really learn much about European countries here in American schooling. It's not very common, you know? I may be in a cruise ship wedding since my uncle and auntie may get married officially. Hey, nice. Well, congratulations to them if that's the case. And if not, well, I hope you have fun regardless. Yeah, hopefully it's a good time regardless. That's nice. A cruise ship wedding, huh? That'd be a nice way to do it. Like, I've been to a lot of weddings that were like, I've been to, backyard weddings. I've been to church weddings. I've been to, like barn, very, very country-styled weddings. But, yeah, I don't think I've never been on a boat. That's a new one. That'd be fun. Wait here, Ravachi messed up so bad, the speakers were speaking to him. Sure, you're dying to know how these two things are related, right? Yeah, I'll bite. Everything about Sao is strictly off the record, got it? Can't stress that enough, Grace. I don't know why you trust in her, but okay. They've been engaged as long as I've been alive for? God damn. Engaged for like 20 years? The hell? Like, I mean, one of my friends, yeah, like one of my friends, one or two of them. I can't remember if they were engaged. It's been a minute now. But they were engaged for like a year, considering 2020 happened, and they proposed, and then 2020 happened, so they weren't really allowed to get married. But then, like, once things kind of went back to normal a little bit, they were finally able to marry up. But that was like long enough, you know, like a year of being engaged or so. I think that's the longest that I've heard. Generally speaking, it's like within the year, but considering that one happened, it was closer to like 2 years that they were engaged for. But either way, see, Naruhodo. Situation is more dire than I thought. Fortunately, it is. At the very least, both groups seem to be trying not to involve the public, for now. But no matter which way you cut it, this raid really just came out of nowhere. Might happen in the dead of night, but I still can't believe they target somewhere right next to the news building. Not to mention it was right down the street from the IBC. Pretty ballsy move, even for Avache. It's true. Things have gotten worse. Could have made people lose trust in Crossbell as the Marine's trade capital, shaking the whole continent's economy. Country, continent, Right, that's what I'm saying. This is true. It could mean that the info I got was legit after all. What information would that be? You willing to share it now? Okay, guess it's my turn now. This whole fiasco originated from inside the Mafia. Lately I've been hearing rumors that Garcia Rossi's control over his goons has been, well, lacking. Is that even possible? Yeah, I'm having a hard time buying it myself. Can I imagine any of those rank-and-file mobsters defying that walking mountain? Now you can choose to believe it or not. Just saying, it might be possible that the incident in the downtown district and the grab for Maine's mining rights weren't on Garcia's orders. From the look of it, it has some of the goons on the lower rungs looking to make a name for themselves. That's what those rookies were after. That would explain why they were so willing to step out of line to get it. Wait just a second. Are you saying that the raid last night was carried out by low-level members of the Mafia? Well, given the scale of the attack, it's hard to think that, but if it's true, it definitely helps explain why Garcia was acting the way he was earlier. Come to think of it, he didn't have his usual entourage with him. So does it mean that he's lost his grip over Ravache? There's an internal split? But what's the Don doing all of this? According to what I've been able to gather, Marconi's desperately trying to make up for his giant blunder at the auction. Naturally, he's bothering up Speaker Hartman, who was less than pleased at Michelin. He was even trying to lure more influential figures into Crossbell into his fold. Influential figures? Who exactly? Died members from the Republican faction, or they met with the CGF commander too. Really, he's trying to suppress Hayu's political influence in Crossbell. And I wonder if meeting with the CGF commander has anything to do with Ravache's weapon smuggling. Wouldn't be surprised. Gotta remember that moron of a commander is also one of Speaker Hartman's cronies. Ravache's trying to win back the Speaker's favor through him. My thoughts exactly. Ah, man, whenever I have these nice little chats with you guys, things just seem to fall into place. It's trying to be quite a fruitful little info swap. To be honest, it's been helpful for us as well. But now that we've sifted through all the details, I feel like there's something we're missing. We found something we're missing? What would that be? Looking over what we know, there seem to be logical reasons behind each of their actions. The actions themselves are almost random, as though they were not all coming from the same organization. I always get the feeling that Ravache's operations had a certain level of professionalism to them, the kind you'd expect from organized crime. I don't sense that at all this time around. I see what you mean. As you mention it, I'm inclined to agree. Purchase structure has typically existed as an efficient system designed to take advantage of the large amount of mirror flowing through Crossbell. For them to suddenly deviate so greatly from the system is highly irregular. So in other words, there's some element to the case that threw Ravachi's entire system out of whack. Is that what you're saying? Right, just a gut feeling though. Sal's description made it sound like these raiders who attack Heiyu possess unnatural amounts of strength too. It's possible that without something to do with Garcia's strange attitude. I should have expected this from you, Lloyd. One smart cookie, you know that. If this police thing doesn't work out for you, how about joining me at the Crossbell Times? Can aim for the vote surprise together. Nice. Couldn't get married due to legal issues, sadly. Man, need more USA stickers. USA! USA! And just get Toasty to buy some and mail some to you, or just buy some and bring them to you whenever you meet up. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I need a drink. My God, there's a lot of talking. I don't know why, but like my energy levels lately have been way lower than normal. Like going through all this talking in these games is like, oh man, like it's really starting to drain on me more than it used to. I don't know why. But I'll have to pass. I appreciate if you didn't make me worry about my employment any more than I already do. Remind me again, what's this vote surprise thing she's talking about? Prestigious international award given to the most outstanding journalist of the year. Excuse me. Lloyd Banning's special sports section. Managed to get through. It's me, Bicep from Mains. Oh, I'm there. How can I help? Some kind of problem with Gantz? Well, you see, I'm in Crossbell City at the moment, the casino where Gantz goes. Started acting strangely, so I decided to call you. Strangely? What exactly do you mean? He's been engaged in a poker match with another customer for quite some time. Things are getting very heated. It may only be a matter of time before violence breaks out. Can you come over here quickly and help sort this out? Understood, sir. Garcia Casino, right? I'm close by, so we'll be there shortly. Alright, I'm counting on you. How's the mayor of Mainz? He's at the casino? Yeah, apparently Gantz might be getting into some trouble there. Seriously? As his victories gained him some ill will from his opponents, and Gantz's ego and his crazy luck, you could definitely see that happening. Well, we better hurry on over and assess the situation. Alright, off to Barcia we go. Or Barca we go. What, is something wrong? Oh, Grace, it's just that. There's no point in telling her not to come. Just go to the casino. Yeah. Yeah, that's Grace for you. That's Grace for you. You can't tell her nothing. She gets what she wants regardless. Also, how you doing, Katie? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. We doing some Legend of Heroes today. Trails from Zero. Doing good, doing good. Hopefully you're having a good day today as well. Thank you for stopping on by. There's apparently been some performance-enhancing drugs going around, or something like that. We don't know exactly what's going on, but it definitely seems to be going to, like, leaning towards some sort of performance-enhancing drugs. And, like, we got people doing things that are kind of inhumane, so we on the case, you know? Oh, you came. Praise be Adios. I think a fight is about to break out. Where's Gantz right now? Yeah. A back room, hey yo. Bit of a private match in the back room. No time to waste. Gantz could blow at any second. Yeah? I thought Gantz was the one provoking his opponent. It's this guy. It's freaking it's freaking Arundel. It's Lecter Arundel. Of course it is. Of course it is. Eat this, punk! Damn! 9, 10, Jack, Queen, and King. Straight flush of diamonds, baby. That is extraordinarily lucky. That is one of the best hands in the entirety of poker. Try to beat this hand. You can't! Are you kidding me? I was ready to pull out a hand that strong on our last round. Freaking Lecter. This is my true talent. You tried one too many games using those tricky hands of yours. That's coming to an end. You've lost now, so show me your hand already. Oh, what are you talking about? Never said anything about losing. Are you kidding me? No, but you'd be able to beat me with a royal flush. There's no way you could have. That's where you're wrong, pal. Oh, an ace of every kind and a joker. Look at that. 5 of a kind, with aces no less? I can't believe what I've seen today. Depends on the game whether a royal flush or a 5 of a kind is the highest possible hand. But either way, it's clear this hand of mine takes that straight flush of yours and flushes it straight down the drain. Hey, yo. You! Don't screw with me, you damn cheat! Trick, you're his accomplice, aren't you? Well, screw you too! I assure you, I've nothing of the sort. I swear upon Adios' name. During my careful observation of the match, I saw nothing that suggests Mr. Arundel was cheating. Can it? How the hell am I supposed to buy that crap? I got luck and intuition on my side. I'm supposed to be unstoppable. There's no way I can lose to this jackass. Yeah, Lecter is kind of a jackass, but we love him anyways. Sir, please calm down. He's right, you gotta relax, man. Poker's just a game of luck after all. All this means, pal, is your luck's run out. Ugh, I refuse to believe this crap. Gambling should be a piece of cake after using that stuff. Hey, he's saying it. He's saying it. He popping some performance-enhancing drugs. Whatever that may be. I don't know what type of drug increases luck, but alright. Yonce. Oh no. There's no way in hell I could lose. Hold it. Let go of me! Let go of me, damn it! Calm down, Gans. What's with this insane strength? Can't stop this madness. Well, if it's in my favorite pals. How's it hanging? I don't really think this is the time, Lecter. How can one man be so suspicious? I'm always impressed. Yeah. This guy's quite the character. An acquaintance of yours? Sort of? Like we know squat about him, though. Yeah. And hold the phone. A five of a kind versus a straight flush? How the hell? What the hell even happened here? That was a real nail biter, Randy. I was on the verge of losing the shirt off my back. I can barely keep up with this. I was able to neutralize the threat before anyone was hurt. Let me go, damn it! Let me go! I can't lose! I can't lose! I think you just did, though. After further protest and shouting, Gans became overwhelmingly exhausted and passed out. He yelled himself to sleep. Due to his condition, the special support section decided to carry him to his hotel room. Did you come with us, Lecter? My goodness. Oh, goddess. How could such a thing have happened? He might be the hardest worker, but he's always a kind man. Not a soul of mains who dislikes him. Hey, Bixon, I don't know what to say. A nice guy, he sure was pretty violent for a second there. I wasn't expecting it to take both me and Lloyd to hold him down. Yeah, I can't believe how ridiculously strong he was. Listen, guys, this is the old reporter's intuition talking, but, think this guy might have been on some kind of drug? You know, the real serious kind? Definitely. Pardon me? Drugs? You serious? Where's mine? Judging by their silence, I think Lloyd and Teo seem to agree with me. Yeah, agree is a strong word. They don't want to say anything without proof, but it's not outside the realm of possibility. It's preposterous. Gans on drugs? I refuse to believe it. I can't believe this. Just an ordinary down-to-earth miner. There's no way he'd ever use such... Sorry, sir, but hasn't it been almost half a month since he arrived in Crossbell City? Keep in mind that he earned quite a bit of mirror during his stay, too. You can say for certain that he couldn't have taken advantage of that wealth. I won't stand for this slander. You mentioned that you're a Crossbell Times journalist, correct? I know that you write some liberal piece based on pure speculation. I will lead Maine and his people to protest. Oh, cool your head. Cool your heels. I was planning on writing an article on this anyways. Here's a favor, Mayor Bixon. I could go through Gaunt's personal belongings, if that's alright with you. You too? I don't intend to imply anything, sir, but there are too many coincidences piling up here. Sudden violence, inhumane strength, complete change of personality. All these aspects are eerily similar to past cases. And in Gant's case, we also saw an absurd development in his gambling skills. Might be because he took some stimulants to boost his perception or something. He got mentats somehow. Explains freakish intuition if his perception was cranked up to inhumane levels, he'd have no trouble reading people. I guess so, but it still was very luck-based, so I don't know. Entirely possible. I can only speculate that if I were to gamble, I would have an unfair advantage over others as well. Yeah, Tio's... She's kind of crazy. Sorry, Tio Tot. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'm aware. Do not worry. There, Bixon. I understand you wish to keep Mr. Gaunt's reputation intact. However, please envision the scenario where he is, in fact, consuming drugs. The situation were to remain unhandled could pose a threat to himself and others. That may be, but think of a bunch of possible side effects that might crop up. Same here. It's exactly what we need to be scared of. Very well. I fear I may not have thought things through very well. Go ahead, Lloyd. Thank you, sir. Carefully examine Gant's pockets, making sure to not wake him up in the process. I feel like this dude's conked out. This is what I was afraid of. He's got meth! Blue pills. These things look very satisfying. I love the sharp edges to them. Something about that is very satisfying. Goddess, no! So he really has had some pretty shade of blue, but what the heck is it? Yeah. I don't know, they are very nice looking. I gotta admit that. Can't rule out the possibility that it's harmless medicine yet. Maybe he was some kind of chronic disease we don't know about. Did he ever mention anything like that, sir? Not that I'm aware of. I cannot say for sure, though. Interesting. And we hung on to these pills for now. Please do. But listen, I beg you, do not spread this around for God's sake. Of course, sir. We'll make sure to take his reputation in consideration. Also, could we leave him with you? Yes, I'll take care of him. I'll try to speak with him once he wakes up. Thank you, we appreciate it. And we probably have some sort of forensics department, right? And we can analyze what these things are. I freaking hope so. So now we have suspicions of an illegal drug circulating throughout Crossbell. Definitely didn't see that one coming. Yeah, I did. I really did. Really? Would have thought the Mafia was big into the drug trade. On the contrary, actually. Illegal drugs hardly ever show up in Crossbell. Drugs are messy business, you know. One misstep and they'll spread to neighboring countries like the plague. But the 1st Division monitors them closely thanks to pressure from Erebonia and Calvert. Yeah, drugs is one of those things where, like, back in the 60s, even, like, the Mafia, they didn't mess with drugs. Like, I think it was around the 60s and 70s they started kind of messing with drugs, but it used to be no drugs. You didn't mess with drugs. It was good money, but people didn't want that in their communities. Like, it's a very interesting thing. A very interesting thing. If you look back at, like, old school mafia, mafiosos, and things like that, they really did try to stay away from, I believe it was drugs and alcohol. I think even alcohol they tried to not get their hands into, because messing with that stuff ended up being a real bad thing. It really started to bring down the net value of the area, which would then cause their own resources to dwindle. So they typically were like in charge of restaurants and businesses and things like that. But I think it was around the 50s they started getting into alcohol business, and then I think around the 60s or 70s they started getting into more of recreational drugs, peddling all of that. And that was honestly the fall of the Mafia, considering once they started getting the money from all of that, then net worth of areas started really plummeting, and then they couldn't sustain their business any longer. So it was ultimately their own undoing. But is what it is. But I heard the 1st Division monitors closely. Yeah, I guess Ravache is smart enough to read the room on that one. I had no idea. Should me to cover the back of that police academy. Still, something about these pills. Never seen pills like this before. Color certainly is pretty, but they're pretty, sure, but they're also suspicious as hell. Dio, you recognize them? No, I'm sorry. I think it was just my imagination. Importantly, what do you plan to do with these pills, Lloyd? Let's take him! I think this case is too much for us to handle alone. But now let's go talk with the chief. Yes, you may know what to do. Alright, we should give a report of Heyu Raid. The Mafia is going to war with each other, and maybe some illegal drugs now too. I get the feeling that things are about to get pretty busy around here. You can bet on it. It's only been about 4 months since we first met. You guys really have grown a lot since then. Really brings a tear to my eye. Grace? Where's all this coming from? Flattery won't get you any more information from us. No, I'm serious. I got some pretty high hopes for you guys now. Almost as high as the ones I had for your brother, Lloyd. Speaking of Guy, I never got a straight answer out of you. Did you know him? Oh yeah, back when I was still a newbie at the CNS, he helped me out more times than I could count. Sometimes I think even though he's not with us anymore, and his case has gone cold, there's a team built at the CPD to carry on his will. What? What do you mean, Grace? Oopsie, Sergey might get angry at me if I say too much. Well, you really let the cat out of the bag on that one. So, the SSS was something that Guy was kind of making, huh? Really explains why Lloyd got put into this group then. Anyways, got an event to cover, so I'm gonna have to head out. Oh, and I won't write any articles about the drug stuff, as tempting as it is. Bye-bye! Alright, later, Grace. Later. Where does she get off dangling info like that in front of us and then just walking away? In addition to the pile of things we have to think about. So it seems. You concerned about what she said, Lloyd? Ah, well... Even if it does have to do with Guy, I don't really think I have time to think about it right now. Hey, Raid, Ravache's current situation, now these blue pills. A lot on our plate. For now, let's put aside what Grace told us and ask the chief how we should proceed. Understood. Hopefully he has some ideas for us. Let's head on home. Taking it back home. But yeah, I'm basing all that information with the Mafia stuff off of like what I've seen in the Mafia games, and also things that I've just heard from like looking into Mafias. Because Mafias are pretty interesting. But also I've heard that's why Mafia organization, like Mafia-esque organizations, still kind of exist in other countries where drugs are punished a lot harder. So like in a lot of Asian countries, there's like drugs are very report HQ. Is there anything to report? Nothing to report. Okay, cool. But yeah, in a lot of Asian countries, it's a lot more punishable, considering they don't generally go to court for cases unless it's very, very obvious that the person who did it is guilty without a shadow of a doubt. So drugs are one of the easiest things to test for, so that's one of the big things that they try to stay away from. Which probably is why a lot of those, like the triads and the yakuza and things like that, still exist quite prominently over in those countries. Hey, Skyu, hey, what's up, Kaiju? How you doing? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. How you doing? You having fun? You having a good time? I know you and Whiskers headed out to a concert recently. You guys having fun time? Oh, and look at that, Ryder as well. How you doing, Ryder? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. Sky be smart. I know approximate knowledge on an approximate amount of things, especially when it comes down to like criminal things. I don't know, I've always been very interested in the criminal underbellies. They're very fascinating, you know? They're very cool. Fun games and very interesting stories to read, if not somewhat disturbing. Trails from one, exactly. Trails from me, because I am the one that knows. But hey, how you guys doing? I was Kaiju, I was Ryder doing, glad to see you all. Thanks for stopping on by. Yeah, we're playing some video games today with drugs, which brought about a whole conversation about mafias and other like giant crime syndicates across the world. The crime syndicates are cool, man. They're very cool, very fascinating to hear about. If also not extremely like, oh god. Because some things, oh my god. Oh my god, Papa Whiskers, I had a feeling you was gonna be trailing along just behind Kaiju before too long. But yeah, how you guys doing? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. Is the concert going well? The concert's not going on yet, right? You guys haven't been doing the concerts yet. You've been getting ready for the concerts, right? Right? Yeah, hopefully you've been having fun. Hopefully you've been having a good time. Thank you for stopping on by. You guys are back pretty late. Friggin', hey, you really take it that long? Actually, we just have summoned into another case. Few details along with what we found out about the Heyu raid. I understand we didn't just get a cutscene as soon as you ran in here, but okay. Chief? Sorry, was it too convoluted after all? No, that's not it. Just a series of events. So I think it might all be connected. It's all connected. Had steak dinner last night, and now the bands have just been getting started. Saw one so far. Hey, nice, nice. Hopefully you've been having fun, having some good food, some good noms. Really living it up at the festivals. I woke up this morning with allergies, which was like, oh god, that would have sucked. That would have sucked if like you guys, you went out there to go to a festival, do a giant like concert like that, just to immediately get hit with like allergies. That would have been my luck. It absolutely would have been my luck. I was annoyed that my new chair couldn't tilt, so I started looking for a replacement mechanism until I had a bruh moment. I remembered how to unlock a tilt mechanism. My chair could tilt. Nice. Yeah, I got a little switch on mine as well where I can like loosen it so that I can like move backwards or tighten it up and it gets a little bit more firm support. But I like movement. I like being able to rock. I like my rocking. Hey yo, hey yo. But nice, Ryder. Nice. Nice. Seriously? What makes you think that? No, a lot has gone down the last day or two, but I want you to try to connect the dots. Especially you, Lloyd. Really gonna need those detective skills of yours here. Sure, leave it to me. I totally understand everything. Today we were able to discover roughly 3 pieces of key evidence. Information we heard from Sal about the raid on Hayu, intel we exchanged with Grace in the current state of Ravache, everything we learned about Gantz and Minor from Mains. Let's do something that ties the 3 things together, huh? I think I'm starting to see what you're saying here. But now let's sort through what we know. Alright, which elements of the info regarding the raid on Hayu can be tied to the others? The raid on Hayu can be tied to the others? I'm guessing the physical abilities, because the drugs. Yeah. Which element of the info regarding Ravache can be tied to the others? The haphazard chain of command? Maybe? Either that or the actions, because he did say something about that. Let's go with that for now. Element regarding Gans can be tied to the others. Blue pills. It has to be it. So the Salem's physical conditions, the haphazard chain of command, and the blue pills. I think these factors overlap. I think so. I think so. I like sitting cross-legged on seats. It's comfy for me. I really do too. It's really bad for you though, because like, okay, if you look behind your leg, if you look behind your kneecap, there you got those veins there, and you got to keep those. You got to keep your legs straight so that you can let the blood flow through those veins. Because if you sit cross-legged all the time, it'll cut off circulation. So it's really not good for you. It's really not good for you. I absolutely love it, but I really try to keep my legs straight as much as I can. So I'm like sitting down right now. I got my legs just out. They're just out, you know? They're not just sitting down like normal. I got my legs just pushed up. Like I don't have anything underneath my feet. It's just, you know, just pushing my legs forward so that I get the blood flowing to them. Like doing the 2 rows of bone seats kind of support me doing that. Nice. Yeah, same. Mine, I can do it. I can do it. Generally speaking, I do sit like that, but yeah, I've started to get some issues where like my legs will cramp up, and yeah, I was told that sitting cross-legged really hurts your freaking your blood circulation. So don't do it if you don't have to. So yeah, don't typically like having my feet on the ground. So have a box to put your feet on. Yeah, that's nice. That's good stuff. Having a little bit of elevation. I got, you know, my desk does have a little bit of a lip there, so I can put my feet up on that. But whenever I'm like working on my computer, generally speaking, I can't do that because there's my computer. My computer is down there on that lip. So yeah, that's why I generally do have to sit cross-legged. No weird system of events, you know. Anyways, that's definitely suspicious for sure. Thanks so, Ellie. We take a closer look, we can see certain things like linking the case. Boosted strength displayed by the mafiosos who raided Heiyu, Gansen and spontaneous gambling skills. They seem independent of each other, but they both deal with a sudden enhancement of their abilities. Now, supposedly we say that the connecting factor in all these are the blue pills. Mafia must have started involving themselves with these illegal drugs in some way. Not just to sell to the public either. Bocce's henchmen must be using the drugs themselves. Is that the general idea, Lloyd? Yeah, more or less, but in the end, it's still just another theory. A drug theory. However, that would certainly explain a lot. In that case, maybe the reason Garcia's authority over Rivache started to wane. That's what I was saying. So thanks to the grunts taking this drug, once they're all juiced up, they don't need to listen to him anymore. That's, I heard that's a lot of things that happened during, like World War II, right? There was a lot of things like that where, they would hop up soldiers with a bunch of, like, heroin or meth, so they wouldn't necessarily feel anything. The Axis would. A lot of weird things like that in history as well. Drugs, man. Things are starting to make a lot of sense. Nice to put, everyone. By the way, remember the rumor Ian told us about yesterday? Nah, I forgot. I got a stand-up desk since I don't have to worry about hitting my knee on sitting in a weird way. Perfect investment. Those are nice. There's the ones I know are called drafting tables, where you press a button and then like it raises or lowers. It's very nice. They're very nice. I don't have one. I've never had one of those things. I had one in my college, but I've never had one in my in my regular day-to-day life. I've made this desk like 10 years ago with my dad, and yeah, that's what's been doing me for years now. Worked quite well, although it is a little odd now. Like now that I'm streaming, I do kind of wish that I had a different setup, but you know, it works. Of course, the trader and the stockbroker is to be under the pill's influence as well. Who can say? At this point, there's nothing more than pure speculation. However, things are beginning to come together piece by piece. You feel the same way, don't you? Yeah. If I'm being honest, I don't think the special support section will be able to handle a case of this size. We might even be able to call in the First Division for support, given that the incidents are revolving around the distribution of illegal drugs. What do you say that, Lloyd? The timing couldn't be better. Eh? Hi, Kia. I thought that was gonna be Dudley. Found you! Hi, Kia. What's wrong? You getting hungry? Nope. We have a visitor. He's a super grumpy old man. Forehead's all wrinkly. Grumpy? Pardon me. Yeah, that's Dudley. Detective Dudley. You're late. You're getting a kick out of that, aren't you? Apologies, Sergey. Investigations meeting ran a bit long. This is about the same thing we discussed earlier. Do you mind if we go ahead and begin? Sounds good to me. We'll get started. I need you to fill them in too, though. I don't have the time for your jokes, Sergey. This isn't something rookers should know about, and actually, I think the information they found will end up being pretty useful to you in your investigation. In fact, involving them will save you some time in the long run. Are you out of your mind? And again, I did leave the Heiyu investigation to the special support section. I can fill them in just... No, it's simply not... They're so low rank compared to me. How dare! Chief, this is a bad time. We can step out for now. Won't be necessary. They don't call Dudley the ace of the first division for nothing, after all. I'm sure he realizes what he needs to do in a situation like this. Fine. Listen up, the information I'm about to disclose is strictly confidential. Do not leave this room, otherwise there will be consequences. Got it? Yeah, that won't be a problem. Ooh, is this a secret? I love secrets. Tell me too. Well, got nervous since I may have to be toast parents next year. Help! Just introduce yourself as I'm the one that took your bread boy's virginity. Thank you. Thank you, and you're welcome. Well, I guess not, Kia. Why don't you go and eat it with Zit? Yeah, Kia doesn't need to know about all this. First Division's being pressured? It's not quite as simple as that, Bandings. After the raid on Heiau, we received orders to devote all our resources to quell any disputes between the mafias. Because of that, we need to investigate. We had to end our investigation on the mysterious drug we've been looking into recently. What? Really? First Division was investigating the blue pills too? And I started looking into them a few days ago. Frankly, I'm surprised you even know about them at all. Exactly did the First Division find out about the drugs in the first place? Tipped off about them by a long-time informant of ours. She's been a pretty reliable source, so we started gathering more info based on her tip. We weren't able to find anything more than concrete than rumors and urban legends. I mean, a miracle pill that can grant wishes and bestow happiness certainly sounds like fiction to me. However, it was apparent that something shady was going on, so we were compiling a list of citizens that seemed to be connected, and... What are those looks for? Sounds like you expected everything I just said. Seems like our little theories earlier were spot on. Show 'em, Lloyd. Yes, sir. Huh? We got some of those drugs right here. Take a look at this. What? At least what I think they are. We found them on a certain individual during our investigation today. We're allowed to keep them on the condition that we protect their identity. We'll explain to Dudley in great detail what had transpired earlier, while protecting their identity, I guess. Weird. Hello, Toast Parents. I'm the one who has been making tons of sexual jokes towards your son. Well, that's all of us. I mean, that's all of us, Odetta. Like, you could put Raida in that room, you could put Kaiju in that room, you could put me in that room, you could put Whiskas in that room, you could put any of us in that room, and we'll be like, hey, we're the ones that were making sexual jokes towards your son. Hi. You're just the one that he actually reciprocates. Damn it all, so it is real. You're saying that it's possible for Rivace is the distributor? Dudley, about the order to stop the drug investigation. Any idea who made the call? It's been someone high up. Chief didn't agree with the decision, but he enforced it regardless. Oh, mess. Hold on a moment. Does that mean someone high on the CPD's chain of command gave in to the Mafia's demands? That's unbelievable. Come on, how low can you go? The situation appears quite grave. Hey, Dudley. Clearly you came to me because you don't trust the top brass at HQ. What is it you're planning to do? To be honest, there's nothing those of us in the first can even do about the drug investigation now. If any of us were to take action, our bosses would do whatever they could to interfere. As a member of the place, I can't just let go of this. Detective Dudley, there's an easy solution for that. Leave the investigation to the special support section. Lloyd, Randy, Ellie, Tio, listen up. I have to write those wrong, but it's fine. From here on out, the SSS will be unofficially collaborating with the First Division. Since their hands are tied, you four will take over the drug investigation for them. Yes, sir! Understood. In return, you'll get every last bit of intel the First Division has about Rivace. Sounds fair. Sergey, what are you... For a bit of intel? You know there are some classified files that I can't just share no matter what. Every last scrap. Take it or leave it, Dudley. You're stuck in a deadlock and you know it. We're going to keep doing what we want regardless. And you really don't have any options here. Damn it. Fine, I accept your conditions. I'm glad we could come to an agreement. Well, so now we're the ones taking cases away from the First Division, eh? I can already feel a sense of superiority welling up inside of me. Yikes. Comment retracted. I suppose I really don't have any other options. Alright, I've turned the drug investigation over to you now, so how do you actually plan to proceed? About that. We already have the drug itself in our hands. Next logical step is to figure out what exactly it's made of. Not a bad start, but how will you go about doing that? Based on what we know, we can assume that this is an entirely new type of drug. Likely too much for forensic tools at HQ to handle. Of course. That, and there's the risk of being noticed by the higher-ups. Yeah, a shame, but in the end, in that case, we may be able to ask the medical college for help. That's true. I think I know who you're talking of. Medical college, you mean St. Ursula. Alright, we know a doctor there who specializes in pharmaceutical research, actually. Heard he's one of the best in his field, so there's a good chance he'll be able to figure out the drug's composition. Alright then. Might just be our best option, given the circumstances. Dudley, can we give you to compile the First Division's intel and send the report to us by the end of the day? I want them to decide how to approach the investigation for themselves. Oops. Understood, I'll send it over as soon as I can. Now then, I should go. Thank you for your cooperation, Sergey. Likewise. Oh, aren't you gonna thank them too? Listen well, you four. If you do anything stupid, this entire situation might nosedive. Understand? Your task is looking into these drugs and only that. Dealing with the mafias is the first division's responsibility. Stay close to the ground, behave, and most importantly, don't get in our way. I guess that's about as close as we're gonna get to a thank you from him, huh? Is it really that hard to say thanks for doing my work for me? Perhaps under the tremendous scowl of his, he is simply shy at heart. Baka. Maybe so. Seems he has a stronger sense of justice than I first thought. Yeah, I think we can trust him. The rest of the First Division's just like him, diligent as all hell and driven by the same strong sense of justice. Though by the same token, a lot of them are extremely by the book, makes them inflexible and obstinate. So, you going to head to St. Ursula right away? Yeah, that's the plan. Though I'd like to take care of some support requests too, if time permits. Sorry, we didn't have a chance to go outside the city all morning. Guess things are about to get busy. It's probably best we tackle things one at a time. But I see you guys are up for the challenge. Now, I know you're cooperating with the First Division, but don't get too worked up over that. Just do things as you usually do. Show me you're capable of cracking the mystery behind these drugs. Yes, sir. Hey. Need they have drugs? Let's get high. Exactly. We gon' get high. And these drugs apparently make us really good at everything. So they're basically Fallout drugs. Like, hey, I got some Psycho, I got some Mentats. Hell yeah. I have Representative Cambo, want to meet privately, someone important to me, come at once. Campbell Estate Residential District. Okay. Flowers for a fallen friend. Aw, old man Quinn. Special flowers. Okay, Cathedral. Okay, well, let's see if we can try and get those done, and then probably call stream there. Seems like a good place for it, you know. We're getting pretty heavy into to main story, so yeah, finish off a little bit of the fluff, you know, the side quests, and then we'll get into that. Aw, guys, you have to leave again. Sorry, kid, I got something to take care of. We'll be back in the evening, okay? Want to bring you back a souvenir? No, that's okay. I think coming home is safe is the best gift I could get. Oh my God, Kia. My heart! Smile has pierced my very soul. Grim. That grim atmosphere ran away at the first sight of her smile. Huh? So precious. Must protect my daughter. Cool, they would be perfect to sell to college students. Perfect to sell to anybody. Say, as long as I'm here, this place is nigh untouchable. I believe it. Lucky to have you around, yet. Guess I'll have to reward him with a slab of meat or something after this. Prime rib with the bone still inside. Alright, yeah, so Campbell, Residential, and then, what was the other one? I can't remember the other one. Brain completely just zooted. Just completely went away. Detective book. Thank God we got this thing, for if nothing else. So, yeah, the tempercular dishes, that's what they're called. Still need to do that one. It's still long, so we still got quite a bit of time for that one. I guess it's probably the end of this chapter when we gotta turn that one in, but... Campbell Estate, Residential District, Northwestern, Crossbell City. I mean, I know that. Okay, but yeah, that dude, and then Crossbell Cathedral, which is right out here as well, I think. So, was Campbell the one that? Okay, this is the Hayworths. That's their place. Still got something about the Hayworths that feels important. Like, there's still something going on with them. Who are you? Who are you? Ferric. You can dress next to what she thinks of my threads. But means is drum. Blah 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 blah. Okay, don't care. Whole lot of like hoity-toity, snooty bullshit that I whatever. Whatever. All right, what about this one? Because the other house is Ellie's. So you? Oh, you guys, on edge. Do me a favor and piss off. This is a guy high on drugs. Yeah, the father, you know anything about it? So he might be. He might be high on drugs, too. Everybody's high on drugs. You? Old man Ray's. That's not the one. I mean, I don't think it was the butler? What's the butler's name? I don't remember. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. You. Yep, you're Helmer. Not the one. Is Grandpa in? Nope. Grandpa is not in. Unless he's down here? Yeah, nope. Not there. The other room's, Ellie's, so. Who I gotta talk to? Who is that I gotta talk to? Is it one of these locked gates? Oh, I guess so. Alright. How's the Representative Campbell who sent the request? Searching for someone important, right? Sounds like a representative was freaking out. Hey, doesn't Mademoiselle Ellie's Gramp live around these parts? You happen to know this Campbell guy? Yeah, about as much as fellow neighbors would know each other. Representative Campbell is an ambitious man, driven by his passion for politics, and he often brushes aside everything else. Oh boy. I see, that matches the way I'd envisioned him in my head. I know he's requesting our assistance, so ask him if he's home. Ding dong. Ding dong. Nobody even here to greet us? Come on. Come on. There's the bedroom, the kitchen, and a very basic house. It's still a very fancy house, but very basic compared to like Ellie's. Unbelievable, what a foolish thing to do. We must find a way to retrieve her, Representative Campbell. Excuse me, gentlemen, we're here regarding the support request. Ah, your CPD's something or another section. What a relief, we've been so desperate that we've been willing to scrape the bottom of the barrel for assistance. Just a moment, are you not Ellie, Mary McDowell's granddaughter? Why have you come with them? It's been some time, Representative. As it stands, I'm currently employed at the CPD. I visit you as a member of the SSS today. Is that the case? Well, so be it. Suppose the mayor is neutral. Nothing to be concerned about then. Representative, the Imperial faction's cunning members rely on underhanded tactics. What do they catch wind of this incident? Guessing you're in a position that could cause some political strife, Mademoiselle Ellie. Speaking with diet members is always a pain. Excuse me, Representative Campbell, would you tell us what happened? At least details you're able to share with the situation. It's just you look so troubled. I seem to recall the support requests are seeking assistance in searching for an important person. Yes, that's right. Well, you see, I've run into a bit of a snag. So there's no choice but to explain the situation to you. Make one thing clear to you, this is a politically sensitive matter. The Republican faction has been placed into a difficult situation that must remain strictly confidential. Understood, we'll promise to keep this under wraps. So we'll remain silent about the investigation, Representative. Very well, listen up. A certain person affiliated with our faction has disappeared. I figured as much considering that's what you were doing. In the aquarium section at the moment. Hey, nice. I needed a drink. My God, my throat's starting to get a little raw, a little raspy. To elaborate, so it happens to be my very own daughter. She's run away from home along with our maid. Alright, all of us just end up telling his daughter ran away, right? My daughter referring to Carla. We were classmates in Sunday school. Ah, really? Well, the representative and his daughter have never been on particularly good terms. The relationship seems to be entirely comprised of petty arguments. However, the timing couldn't be worse. Our main supporter, Heyu, was raided up this morning. Dealing with the aftermath has been cumbersome. Utterly foolish daughter of mine, I would normally leave to her own devices during a hectic period like this. However, recent reports have shown that Mafia Spet's becoming more dangerous. Far too dangerous to leave two girls wandering around on their own. Yeah, I'd be worried about your daughter's well-being if I were you too. Not only that, but if this were to become publicized, the Imperial faction could use it as ammunition against me. Can't let your guard down during the diet. The diet. I just don't know how to pronounce that friggin' word. So I would prefer to avoid any scandals. And with that, I request you, the SSS, to discreetly apprehend and return my daughter to me. I mean, she's the same age as Ellie, right? So who really gives a crap? I guess politicians. I guess. Alright, that's all my drink. I'm out of drink. It's fine. It all comes down to protecting his reputation then. It's just how these bigwigs think. I already assumed as much. Yeah, no surprise there. It's clear that you're concerned for her. There's a fair chance she might be in harm's way after all. Agreed. I understand the situation, sir. We accept your request to search for your daughter. Oh, thank Gadios. Bring her back immediately. Can't promise we'll be able to do this quickly, but we'll locate your daughter and provide protection until we safely brought her home. There we go. Suppose I rely on you for the time being. Proceed however you like. Leave his daughter left a note in her room. Note may prove useful to your investigation. Thank you for letting us know. Take a look at it then. Search for an important person. Impertinent. She impertinent, you know it? Impertinent, maybe. This is the runaway note. Left a message in this notebook. You're not my dad! Let's see what it says. I've had enough of you and your insistence on only doing as you please, so now I should do as I please. Goodbye, Carla. P.S. I'm taking the maid with me, knowing you'll surely go hungry with no one to prepare your meals. Base daughter, to be honest. Where do we even begin? Dad's a real piece of work, but his daughter seems like trouble in her own way. Representative Campbell is the type to put his work ahead of his home life, and now that I think about it, Carla would often complain about her father in Sunday school. Wouldn't be surprised if a sudden falling out caused her to run away from home. However, the note fails to provide a clue about where we should begin the search. One detail given was that she ran away from home of her own volition. Based on her note, I assume it'd be fair of us to assume something. She suddenly ran away on plan to run away from home. Yeah. Her runaway must have been premeditated. Sure about that? If it was, wouldn't the letter be a bit longer, filled with a bit more venom? Great, if she would have written the letter more cleverly to express her feelings of discontent towards her father. Oh, I guess you're right, that does make sense. Whatever. Looks hastily scribbled, so she probably took off suddenly. Oh, I couldn't read the freaking letter. How long do you think she ran away from home? Hope it hasn't been too long. Search would be more difficult if she's gone far. It's possible for us to tell what the information we have at this time. Let's try to get some more information the representative before we come to any conclusions. Time to get our shovels out and start digging some dirt. Should return here and go over the details once we finished. Okay. Well, whatever. Whatever. Uh-huh. I see. Suffocating nature could very well be the cause of the strained relationship. So by that, she still adhered to his rules and joined him for breakfast. I'm afraid to such knowledge that I breakfast with them, of course. Haha. Doing the dive members and the Heyu incident this morning was absolutely exhausting. I have even more appointments in the afternoon, so I came to rest at home for a bit. I found my daughter or my maid anywhere. I was beginning to think something was amiss. I found her note. I'm like a defiant type. Thought he'd have any idea as to where she would go. Now that we have information, she should return to Carla's room. Okay. Well, that wasn't very helpful, especially because I skipped half of that dude's statement, but whatever. I guess we're going to inspect this. How long do you think she ran away from home? It's been too long, research would be much more difficult if she's gone far. Good question. Do you remember what the representative told us? They probably left this morning. Yeah, she was present for breakfast and she left by the afternoon. Things have to conclude that she departed sometime in the morning. Be safe to catch up with her. Still don't know where the hell she ran off to, though. Should ask her friends. Could be they got a clue or two for us. Don't think we have the time for that. Consider the circumstances, there's definitely a place she would have visited. We know she left this morning without having planned to. Considering that there's only one place in particular she likely had to visit first. Yeah, the IBC, right? Probably get money? Maybe gone to the IBC. Makes sense to me, or Escapee probably needed some dough for her getaway. IBC would be a pretty typical first stop for running away from home. If she suddenly left, then she wouldn't have had much time to pack. IBC is certainly a possibility. Shall we depart for the IBC then? She may still be there. Let's get there ASAP. I figured out a thing. Hopefully the first part of that wasn't like a detective point. 'Cause I mean, I don't know. It felt like, considering she left a letter, but it was hastily written, so the game didn't tell me that it was hastily written. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, Crossbell Cathedral and the IBC. Okay. Crossbell Cathedral is on the other side, but we'll stay in Crossbell for the time being. So I can just teleport. I can just teleport. Why am I running? Why am I running? I can just teleport around. The IBC entrance. Okay. You're not my dad! Mom spelt with the mailman. Spelt? Slept? Yeah, I see. I see what you were going for there. No worries. Alright, we're here. Always feels like we're stepping into a whole nother, much more impressive world when we come here. Assuming the representative, runaway daughter may have stopped here. Shall we inquire with the receptionist? We'll ask Lanfei see if she knows anything about it. Hey, you! Hello again, Miss McDowell. Do you need help with anything? Hey, Lanfei, I'm here to ask you a quick question. Did a lady by the name of Carla stop by here today? I think she may have been here with a maid. Oh, you're right, Carla did come in earlier. Told me she had urgent business to discuss with Miss Croy. With Belle? Yes, Miss Croy agreed to a meeting, so I directed Carla up to the top floor. It's all happened about an hour ago. You mind if we go and ask Maribel for some details? Truth be told, we're conducting an investigation. Oh yes, I think we should be okay to talk with her right now. She's currently in the CEO's office. Thank you very much. Alright, let's get it cracking. Release the Kraken! Wait, no, not? Okay, we're not releasing the Kraken? Alright. I'm super tired, man. Well, that's because you're sleeping with her mom. That's no worries. There's no worries, Odetta. Make sure you get some good rest. But I'm not going to be going for much longer. Once I get done with the support requests, probably. Although I might, I don't know. So sick of this. I've been stuck in meetings all day thanks to these Ravachi buffoons. Fortunately enough, I don't think their little raid will affect our stock prices negatively. I just want to kick down their door and demand compensation for all the hassle they put me through. Mood. Yeah, your life never seems to get any easier. Say that again. Doesn't help that father is who knows how many cells away right now. Oh, but I digress. You need something, Ellie? Judging by the crowd you brought with you, doesn't seem to be a personal issue. Yeah, something I need to ask you, Belle. A woman named Carla should have stopped by the IBC earlier today. You just happened to see her. Carla? Oh yeah, she definitely came here not too long ago. I'm acquainted with her, given that she were both in the upper echelons of society. Humble brag much? She claimed that she had an emergency and wished to speak with me directly. Proceeded to withdraw every last mirror out of her savings account. God damn, that's probably a lot of mirror too, considering, like, a politician's daughter. Whew, that's probably a lot of money. Why did she have to speak directly to you for that, Maribel? I think the receptionist would have been able to handle that request just fine. Has to do with the amount she withdrew. In normal circumstances, you would need to fill out the appropriate paperwork. Today was an exception. So you might be able to surmise I was unable to disclose the exact amount she withdrew. That said, it was in the hundreds of thousands of Mira. Yeah. It's an exorbitant amount of money. Truth is, Carla is attempting to run away from home. Been tasked with bringing her back safely. Do you know where she might have gone, Belle? Oh, that would explain her rash behaviors. Well, judging by the amount she withdrew, I would assume she's planning to relocate to a foreign country. That could be it. It's possible she had a destination in mind? Now that I think about it, recall a conversation between her and her maid about seeing Groncel. That's in Liberal, right? Recall her order maid to make hotel reservations there. Isn't that Liberal's capital city? I remember the thing. She's ditching this joint for Liberal? She must have departed for the airport then. Maybe it would arrive in time if we proceed with haste. Must notify the airport's receptionist. Hurry, we have to hurry. Sorry to bother you. Appreciate your cooperation. See you later, Belle. Sure. Bye. They sure know how to keep busy. Is what we do. We all the time running around. Oh, I can't do it from here. This is technically an interior, I guess. Wait, this is too far down. Too far down? Yeah, first floor. Actually, we went down to cancel. Whatever. We didn't actually go anywhere. I do want to withdraw some money, but it's fine. We'll do it later. Okay, so Central Square, I suppose. Go there, and then over here. So I don't think we can just teleport directly to the this place. Actually, I probably could have, huh? South exit. Yeah, I guess we could have. It's not very often that we get to go in here, so interesting. Hello, receptionist. Excuse me, you have a moment. We have a bit of an emergency. Oh dear, what is it? It's an individual by the name of Carla Campo should have boarded an outgoing flight to Liberal. We're wondering, has the airship finished boarding yet? Said Carla Campo. If you give me a moment, please. Terribly sorry about it. Carla Campo wasn't listed as a passenger. Are you positive? Strange, you could have sworn that she would have been on this flight. There's only one flight scheduled today that's headed for Liberal, right? Correct, it seems that it has not departed yet. Pardon me? Did we get there first? Oh, there's the maid. I knew it. You're the police, aren't you? Did she get kidnapped or something? She get mugged on her way over here? I mean, she did have a couple 100,000 mirror on hand. It wouldn't be surprising. Wouldn't be surprising. Aren't you Marcia, one of the maids at Representative Campbell's mansion? The maid that ran away with Carla? Yes, that's right. You see, Lady Carla never intended to go to Liberal in the first place. It's merely a rumor she's afraid to throw her father off her tracks. In actuality, she plans to live in the home of an acquaintance in the Republic. She's going to Calvert? Crap, she must have gone to the station then. If you hurry, you might make it in time. I'm sorry, my lady has caused so much trouble for everyone. If all possible, please bring Lady Carla back home. That's what she says. She doesn't really want to leave Crossbell. You got her reasons for all this, huh? Well, time to roll. Bring her back for you, don't you worry. If she's Republic bound, the train will be departed in a matter of minutes. No time to waste then. Kind of interesting how this maid is telling us that, and that the maid's not going there on her own, on herself. Thanks, Marcia, you're a big help. You go to the informed representative of what's happened. Bring Carla back to us. Okay, please. I'm leaving Lady Carla in your hands. Kind of thinking that could be Carla, you know? I'm kind of thinking that maid could be Carla instead. Not like she swapped outfits and whatnot. To again, do another misdirect, you know? Yeah. Okay, I mean, you're not actually telling me anything. Right, this is the one for Calvert, so I recognize symbols. Platform 1, train bound for the Republic is now departing. If you're not boarding the train, please step back from the center of the platform. Wait a second, is that the train the representative's daughter is supposed to be on? We can still make it, let's get on! Alright, I guess we're going to Calvert now. We didn't buy a ticket! Well. Alright then. We're actually going to Calvert then. Because, I mean, we're on the train. We on the train. Sky Panda, how you doing? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Unless you've been lurking this entire time, which you're known to do. We just about to finish off some Legend of Heroes today for the day. Doing a few side missions to end the stream off with, you know. We cut that close. I don't know about that. We get in trouble for not following protocol. Officers should be allowed to board trains during emergencies, so we don't have to worry about that. The problem remains, what do we do now? Yeah. Plan was to convince Carla to return home, correct? Yeah, well, we can't ride on this train forever, you know. So I gotta drop off those drugs at St. Ursula, ain't that right? That's true. To come this far is simply to give up. Yeah, I know. The next stop is Altair, located at the western edge of Calvert. Should have about 30 minutes. Till then, let's try to keep trying to persuade her to come home. Roger, I'm no quitter. Alright, hope our words can get through to her. Yeah, we're dealing with a runaway daughter now. None of those look like a runaway daughter, so I'm just gonna keep going. There seems to be our runaway daughter. Look at that. Hi, Panda. How's your dad's eye surgery went? Eye surgery? I don't remember anything about Panda's dad having an eye surgery. Why is this the first I'm hearing of this? Man, as I've been here just kind of out of it today. Yeah, me too. Today's been a, it's the allergies for me. Like, something apparently really smacked my allergies. I think that's probably why I didn't sleep too well last night either. Just tossing and turning. Or maybe it's because I didn't sleep well that I'm kind of out of it today. I'll blame it on allergies, but it's something. Whatever. I get one good night's sleep and I'll be fine. But yeah, hopefully you're feeling better, Panda. You had a little nap, a little bit of lurk. Always appreciated. But yeah, I didn't hear anything about Dad's eye surgery. Hopefully that went well. Or maybe I do remember it and I just forgot. Very possible. I forgot many things. It's Carla. Finally found her. Just have to persuade her to return home. Lots of her listening to reasons still seems slim. Yeah, I'm gonna save. I may as well save the data. Alright. Yeah. Save the data. Yeah, this is actually kind of a long quest, despite what it is. Don't tell me, Marcia, I missed the train. Guess I'm all alone now. Can I handle this? Long time no see, Carla. Hi, Ellie. What are you? I mean, what a coincidence running to you here. Are these your friends? Oh, you plan to spend a day or two in the Republic? Well, how should I start this? I can take you home. We're on a trip to the Republic! It'd be fun to see the Republic's National Orchestra with everyone. Really? We can accompany each other once we arrive at the Republican capital. Oh, I'm so thankful I ran to you, Ellie. Truth be told, I'm feeling a bit down. After all, I'm all alone in this giant train and... looks like we lowered our guard. What exactly are you doing here, Carla? Yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping for. It didn't go as well as the last time they didn't put him under far enough or numb his eyes. Oh, that sounds awful. That sounds terrible. Oh, God. No, thank you. Sucks here. Hopefully they can sort the issue out. Exactly. Hopefully so. Yeah, hopefully it's, Then getting eye surgery and not getting put under enough? Oh, boy, no thank you. That's horror flick stuff right there. That's legitimately like Dead Space horror flick stuff. Oh, God. No thank you. That's a long story. My father is always ordering me around, filling my life with rules and more rules. Once he doesn't even respect himself. This morning was a perfect example of it. Never forgive him for what he did. Which was? Whatever it was, it sounds bad. After breakfast, he walked into my room without knocking. Oh, boy. That's it? Of course it's not just that. What if I was changing? Yeah. Especially as a father, you gotta respect your daughter's private time. Especially. I feel like that's... Come on. More important, my father's the one always lecturing me about how I should always knock. How come? And even though he throws a fit whenever I forget to do so, this morning he calmly strode into my room, commanding me to do this and that and to attend a dinner party this evening, and he prizes every single small detail of my private life. It's like he can't do anything but that. I'm late with how she feels, but this is nothing more than a misunderstanding between father and daughter. How should we handle this? Father is to blame. Try locking your door. I mean, to be fair, your father is to blame for that one. I mean, you could lock your door, but like... Nah, I'm with her on that one. I was in the wrong. Sympathize you with that, Carla. You think so too? I knew leaving home was the right decision. I don't know about that far, but I mean, come on. This is the first time I've ever left Crossbell. The reason I decided to go through with this plan was because Marcia said she'd accompany me. I can get the gist of this mess, but she still looks hesitant, right? Remember the strongest heart to begin with. Sure, she ran out of the house in a hurry, but I bet with every step she became more and more uneasy. She'd almost be at her breaking point. Your maid is worried sick. She is. Yeah, she is. Yeah, let's go with that one. I was wondering why I still hadn't seen Marcia. Oh, she must have betrayed me, didn't she? Unacceptable. I specifically ordered her not to tell anyone. Please, calm down, Carla. Sure, the Marcia informed us of the situation. It's only because she was worried sick about your safety. Despite what she says, she doesn't really want to leave Crossbell. Her words, not mine. Marcia, she really said that. I'm leaving Lady Carla in your hands. It was her farewell before we made our way to the station to find you. Well, I think it'd be best if you had another talk with your pops. Instead of running away, won't you feel better to say what you want to say to his face? You may be right. Sure think that there was no one at my side. Honestly, I legit thought that that Marcia and Carla here were going to elope. That's where my brain went to. If Marcia's waiting for me, I don't mind returning home. Everyone, perhaps could you stay with me a bit longer and let me get everything out of my system? So I need to start thinking about what I should say to my father. Sure, we can do that. We should be near Altier, and we still have the ride back. If you want the company, we'll be glad to oblige. Yee. So he was fully awake for it, and they decided to hold him down instead of giving him more anesthesia and numb his eye more. Oi, that's literally horror flick stuff. Gotta ask him again, but his vision was worse than when they finished. I'm hoping it's better. Yeah. That's why, like, I'm okay with them, like, rooting out an eyeball and, like, replacing it with, like, a cyborg enhancement type deal, you know? But just, like, making my eyes better in general, I don't know about that one. I'll just wear the glasses, thanks. Now that it's had time to heal, well, yeesh. Still, though, eyes are in particular a very, like, weak part of your body. It's, ah. Yeah, hopefully hopefully he gets better soon. Hopefully he gets better soon, and whatever, you know, however you want to move past that. I'm like, honestly, at that point, I would not want to go back and, like, fix your crap. That didn't work. But at the same time, you pay for a surgery. You kind of want it to be successful, you know? So, I don't know. Gonna watch a Bollywood movie now, so hopefully you two have a good day. Alright, Odetta, thank you for stopping by. Glad to have you. Glad to see you. You have fun with your Bollywood movie. And make sure to peg toast extra hard just for me, alright? But yeah, you have a good rest of your day. Bye, Odetta. And glasses and cut won't do much for him anymore, sadly. God damn. That's some pretty serious, eye problems then. Because, yeah, like, you can get some pretty powerful glasses. You can get some really powerful glasses. That's some really bad eyesight if they don't work for you anymore. And yeah, Lloyd and others transferred and out here for the return trip 30 minutes later. 1 hour later. We did it! We brought her back, baby. Doom, 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 doom. I like how there's still, like, the manticore on top of the trains. Even though that train was going to Calvert. I felt like it should have had a different header, but whatever. Whatever. Yeppers. Yeah. Well, yes. Sorry to hear about all that, but hopefully it ends up working out for him, you know? In some way, shape, or form. You get things settled. Now, we're finally back. It's a long trip. More ways than one. Sorry for the trouble I've caused. Surely thank you for listening to what I had to say. Now, please don't worry about it. Just say we can't handle consultations. Count on the SSS to land you an ear whenever you need it. Thank you. How dare you worry me at a time like this, you daft girl. Way to go. Way to go. That's the first thing you say to your runaway daughter when you see her? Fantastic. Speak for yourself, father. Give him an earful. Go and do it. Do it, girl. Give him an earful. If you had tried to come find me yourself, it would have been one thing, but I think you hired other people to do it for you. Excuse me, Lady Carla. My apologies, I was just so terribly worried. And you should be sorry. I'm sad with you too, Marcia. Forgive me. Oh, well, I'm grateful too. Kinda count on you to continue to be by my side. Of course, I'd be happy to. Oh, thank heavens. I think I finally made up my mind. I have some conditions, Father. You must knock every time you wish to enter my room, okay? Every time! In addition, you may no longer intrude upon my private life. If you refuse, I'll be hopping right back on that train and I won't look back. Well, you have to stay home and behave yourself for a while first. So are you honoring my request or are you refusing it? Fine, I don't want to be worried or have another falling out. I'll accept your terms. And just walk straight past her. So this is the power of the something or another section. For the time being, allow me to thank you for safely bringing my daughter home. However, not a word of this incident is to escape your lips to anyone. Am I understood? You got it. Lips are sealed, so you can rest easy. I don't care enough to talk about this to anyone. Good. We're leaving, Carla. Don't you tell me what to do. Ellie, everyone, till we meet again. Can thank you all enough for all you've done. Please feel free to drop by our house whenever you'd like. We welcome you with open arms. Two of them bowed deeply. Aww. Good luck, Marcia. I feel like you're gonna need it. Guess that settles that. Even though that took forever, I'm glad we helped him out. Just another conversation. I think they'll be working things out. What a relief. Hope you're right. Afraid they'll be able to work out their differences. Anyways, Lloyd, we should get going now. There's still some requests we can finish up today. Yeah, good point. Let's get to it then. Search for an important person. Completed. We did it. I can't teleport from here. Weird. Whatever. Whatever. Can't teleport from here either. Let me teleport. I want to teleport. But yeah, you didn't know because I didn't say anything until day of when he was in surgery because I was anxious and kind of freaking out. So Dad sat and talked with me and Toasty's server. Aww. Aw, how nice. Yeah, we got a bunch of people around that are good listeners at the very least. You know, a bunch of people that are willing to listen when you got something going on like that. Yeah, good old Toasty boy, good old Odetta. Always can count on them for a little bit of sitting there and letting you talk some things out. It's nice. It's nice. We got a quite a nice little community like that. Sheesh, that was long. What, that cutscene or that one mission that I just did, or you writing that entire thing out? Yeah. Either way, it's fine. It's fine. I do want to start this one, but I probably will end stream before we do anything with this, because I've probably got to go and search for 20 million different things. So, yeah, probably going to... cabin next to the graveyard. Okay, over here. This away. Also, Sister Juju. What is Juju got to say? Tamil and Ham will come here to play quite often, but I admit sometimes I have trouble telling them apart from a distance. Yeah. I feel like Kaiju really doesn't pay too much attention to kids. She's not much of a kid coddler, you know? Anyways, what's up, old man? Mr. Quint, sorry to bother you. Both. True. Fair. But yeah. I'm glad that you was able to talk to Odetta about all of that. Her to be there for you. Yeah. Hopefully things get a little bit better for you. Hopefully things get better for your dad. Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. That's terrible. It's terrible that it happened, and terrible that it was kind of a dud as well. Kind of a failure. Like a whole bunch of money and pain for a whole lot of nothing. Not great. That's the thing about surgeries, though, I suppose, huh? That happens. The police? That's right, sir. We're from the Special Support Section, coming along with your request. Well, I want you to bring me 3 different kinds of flowers to place on the graves. Any chance you could take a request from me right now? Okay. What the hell was that? You just heard a fly, try to buzz into my ear. Glad to hear it. To get straight to the point, got pen and paper on you? I'll tell you which flowers you need to collect. Ready for the first one? Yeah, sure. Do you mind writing it down? Roger. Okay. First, the Levis flower. You find them blooming near the Police Academy on West Crossbell Highway. Second is the Requiem flower. I believe Tally's General Store on West Street sells them. And the Fennel flower. You know the Watchtower near Crossbell's east exit? Usually at the foot there. Tend to bloom near similar flowers too, so be careful not to overlook them. So done, like you bring them out here for me. Noted. May I ask why you specifically want these flowers? Yellow, blue, and white symbolize the repose of the souls here in Crossbell. Flowers of those colors are arranged into bouquets, which are traditionally offered during funerals. This is the language of flowers thing. I believe this is a slightly different from florography? I've never heard that word in my entire life, too. I mean, it makes sense, because flora, but... What? Assume they are meant to reflect Crossbell state colors. I think a tricolor bouquet was offered at Guy's funeral, too. Sir? What's up? You sound one quiet. I'm just a tad bit disappointed that your generation is so unaware of these old traditions. How do you expect to face the future without knowing your roots? Sorry about that. Sorry to disappoint you, but I ain't even from Crossbell to begin with. Fine then. And what to do? Off you go. Understood. Alright, yeah, we'll go and collect those flowers at some point in time. But, yeah, I do want to go around, and there's all these, little monster chests that are around. I want to go and see if I can look into those things, maybe fight a few of them, and get some of the things from them, because I know one of them was level 25, which we can definitely do now. We're what? We're 32. We're 32, so I feel like we definitely are fine. Going through and maybe fighting a few of those extra enemies as well wouldn't be a bad idea. But yeah, I think we'll start off next stream of With the next stream of Legend of Heroes with that side mission, and then we'll get straight into hunting down drugs. So. Next stream's gonna be all about flowers and drugs, baby. It's like Woodstock up in here. Hey yo. Love this little community, and I assumed it would go the same as last time, but I was wrong. Yeah, it's kind of miraculous how our little community has went, huh? I don't know. I feel like I see from time to time there are little communities that pop up, little groups of where this person generally spends a lot of time around with these people, these VTubers with these VTubers, but it doesn't really seem as close-knit as us, and we're always expanding as well, the core of our group is, Ryda, me, Kaiju, Toast, and Pina to a degree. She's kind of stepped away considering her real-life obligations now, but, and Conqueror, he's been added onto our little community as well at this point, and, yeah. It's been going quite well for us all, huh? Going quite well for us all. It's, we've had petty little things here and there, but nothing too serious. Nothing too serious at all, so that's nice. That's real nice. But yeah. We're going to end the stream there for today. Today's Thursday, so tomorrow is Friday, and no drunk souls, sad to say. No drunk souls considering... Yeah, both Kaiju and Whiskers are away, and so, yeah, considering they're, the main two that I've always stopped by with drunk souls. I was like, you know what, we're just gonna not. I could either be drinking by myself playing that game, which, you know, would be fun, but, you know, it's more of a community night party type deal. So we're not gonna do it. We're gonna wait until I think the 21st, right? I think that's next Friday. We'll wait until then to get back into some Bloodborne and drunk souls. Instead, tomorrow we're going to finish off Star Fox Adventures, which pretty happy about that. Be finishing off the another classic on the GameCube, and then next week we'll be able to start Mega Man X Command Mission, so long as everything goes according to plan. You know, it might, I don't know, something might happen where I can't finish Star Fox tomorrow, but that's the plan. That's the plan. Considering I've always been like after the first round I was like 27% done, and then like after the second round I was like 55% done. I'm probably at like 80% done with the game right now, so I'll probably be pretty okay with finishing off Star Fox tomorrow. That's the goal, at least. That's the goal. But yeah, our goal is also to beat Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero this month, in July. That's the goal. I don't know if we'll be able to do it or not, but that's the goal. That's the what I'm trying to aim for. So hopefully in August we can start with Trails from Azure, which that'd be fun. A couple months of that, and yeah, I've been doing math in my head. I've been doing some math in my head about like planning streams out. I've got like 6 JRPGs planned. Like we got this, and then Trails to Azure. Then I want to play the YS games. I want to try those ones out a little bit, and then we're going to go into Code Seal 3 and 4, and then there's Persona 3 Reloaded that's probably going to come out around that time. And then we got Trails into Reverie after that, so I'm pretty sure until like late spring of next year, we're pretty much set on JRPGs. I'm pretty sure we got a plan for all of that. Damn, Sky, I'm making plans. You know, I try to think ahead with what I'm streaming and when I'm streaming, and I've got some pretty good ideas about what I want to stream GameCube as well. But there's also a few things that have popped up. I'm like, I want to play that too. Like I've been seeing Ryder play Mega Man, and I'm like, I'm in the mood to play a 2D side scroller like that again. It's been a second, you know. It's been a hot minute. But considering we're going to go into Mega Man X Command Mission, and once we beat Star Fox, then we're probably not going to go into a 2D side-scroller for a while. But, you know, that'll probably be the next one I play, honestly. I really want to play some Mega Man 11. I'm thinking that one. But who knows when that'll be? Who knows? It's a fun thing about streaming, you know? We get all sorts of fun, exciting things on the horizon. Who knows when we're going to be getting to them precisely, but you know, we've got plans. We're cooking. But yeah, so next week, as far as I know, Monday and Friday we'll play some more Legend of Heroes. Oh, no, Monday and no, it's gonna be, yeah, okay, that's what I'm doing. Monday I'm gonna be playing a GameCube game. Tuesday and Thursday I'm going to be doing Legend of Heroes. Wednesday I'm taking off to do IRL things or editing or other content things like that. And then Friday we'll bring back Bloodborne with Drunk Souls. So, yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Hopefully we can stick to it. You know, something might pop up, but that's the tentative plan as of right now. Nice, exactly, Minkyu. Thanks for the lurk the entire time. Always appreciate it. But you need to catch up, Minkyu. You need to catch up so you can be here and guide me. Guide my hand into be like, hey, yo, by the way, I'm just saying, there might be something over here, might be something over there. But all in due time, right? All in due time. Either way, not exactly, exactly. I'm excited either way. I read that as exactly twice, and I was like, huh? But I appreciate it. So, yeah, like, subscribe, all that nonsense. Links are down below. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one, alright? You all, take care.